Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
What up, everybody? That's right. Y'all gotta settle the fuck down. Welcome. Yeah, because the applause, bro. You know.
I know.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. But what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the. I was about to say my podcast of the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Holding it down while Cypress Hill is still on tour. I don't know. We're like a countdown. He's expected to come back next week. Yeah. I don't buy that. We're taking bets here. We're taking bets here on what day is B-Real going to come back. He could just be back for a second, and then he leaves like the first 2 hours. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm just here to check in because that happens a lot. But we don't know. We're taking bets. Nonetheless, a bettor in that game is C- himself. Welcome back, dog.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling today?
You know,
Are you
hot.
Are you enjoying this not as hot weather?
Yeah, kinda. Like, I mean, it starts off really nice in the morning, but then like
The morning is ideal, bro.
It's
I wish
the
it could
best.
be like that the whole fucking day.
I know.
Oh wow.
That's But then, you know, right around noon is when the sun comes out and it's like, hey fam.
Yeah, then it starts burning.
Yeah, it's, you know.
It feels like that sun from Super Mario, the one that's like chasing you around, just trying to burn you.
When it tries to kill you.
Yeah, the one that tries to kill you.
Yeah.
Yep. And up there, I know I'm already off. I came in here shooting, bro, because we've been working. I don't know. We got this. I don't even know how to pronounce it. The Glenlivet.
Glenlivet.
Glenlivet. Yeah, this 1824 is fire. Holding down the fire is the trio up there, Three Musketeers, Bolton, Ra, and Dominic. What's up, guys?
What's going on, E-Zone? Hey, I'm just wondering, you get your Funko yet?
You know what? I found out that the Walmart thing, it actually says that the release date is in July or at the end of this month. So,
Oh wow.
yeah, I just chose the wrong person to order with. I figured the collector stores, that's the reason they're getting them. I got down to the bottom of it because I do sell Funkos on my Whatnot profile. You know what I mean? Like, people bid on them and all that stuff. Some of you guys are hip to it. If not, I'll post a link on here. But I tapped in with some of the Funko gods, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on, bro? I feel like I got robbed." They were just like, "Nah, Walmart. Like, go look at the pre-order," and it did say there.
Fine print.
I think it's like after the 26th or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's my fault for pre-ordering them. All the people that got them, your retailers obviously are doing the thing that people do when they get the early release Pokemon cards, and then they don't get releases anymore after that.
Oh.
Yeah, you violate the rules in a sense. I don't know, but I don't know too much about Funko politics. But also to my left is the Psycho one. What up, Psycho Leezy?
Yup. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's good?
How you doing?
Chilling.
He's
How you
chilling.
doing?
He's chilling for right now, dog.
I like that hat, B.
Who, mine or him?
Oh, the Bulls? Oh, no doubt. Shot Town.
He likes the nostrils in the bull.
Hell yeah.
You know, because Jordan was so big for the Bulls, like, is that I obviously I know that's like the mecca and the birthplace of the shoes, but is that like is it one of those places where like maybe I don't know, because I'm not too big into the shoe game, but is that a place where people go? They're like, oh, let me get the exclusive Jordans. Like, does Chicago have any exclusivity for being the people that made Jordan, not made Jordan, but the ones that the team, the city that held it down?
I don't think so. I mean, it might just be more of an an emotional, like, oh, I'm gonna go get these Jordans in Chicago, where Jordan's from.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I would have thought like they had like special edition because that's like the birthplace. Are you like into kicks at all?
A few kicks here and there. Not like a fuck like whoop. Yeah, it is.
I like when there's alcohol. He's like, yup. Like,
yeah.
But if it was all dabs, he's like, I ain't
Bring it.
saying nothing.
Nah.
So yeah, I mean, I've never really been like a hype beast like that. Have you ever been to one of those shoe conventions?
Yeah, I have.
Those are intense, bro.
I've been to, what was this one back in the day, SneakerCon or something? And
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and I went with friends that were just total sneakerheads, and I'm, I like, if I see a shoe I like it and it's comfortable, cool. I mean, when I see those Jordans that you just had posted earlier, I used to skate in those.
But
So we used to wreck them all the time.
who's used to get robbed for those, huh?
Not when I
Not
was
those,
skating,
huh? I
you
think
know?
it was like in the 90s, huh? In the,
In the
90s,
90s, yeah.
Like mid 90s where people started to actually like be like, oh, these are limited edition. They caught on.
Yeah, I probably think it was like the second or third Jordan when things really started to like catch heat. Like when
That
I
was a
showed-
real thing. I mean, that's how messed up of a crime that is, bro. Like for somebody to run you out your shoes, dog.
on the street.
On the street, like I mean, people have done worse stuff. Don't get me wrong, but that's got to be like got to be the equivalent to getting pantsed, huh?
Yeah, I mean, the walk home with no shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
Like
what I mean?
yo,
They're just like, oh, and what if it's raining?
You can always pick your pants up.
Oh, you could.
I mean, but at that point, look, somebody's holding you up at gunpoint. 9 times out of 10, that's the only way I see myself running out of shoes. Like running out of my shoes, unless you got a gun, you got some weapon that I'm outnumbered or a knife next to my neck. I'm like, all right, dude, you can have my shoes, whatever.
I'm gonna need those shoes, E-Zone.
Yeah, but
My shoes.
that's like that's a very humiliating crime right there, bro. Like if that happens to you, like, do you think you have PTSD after that? You walk by a Foot Locker, you're like, man, screw that place. I don't want to go in there. It brings back bad memories.
Oh man, that would be bad.
Do you know anybody that it happened to? Because I don't think it happens that often
I mean,
these days.
back in the days, it used to happen a lot, but it was easy to take somebody's sneakers because they didn't wear laces, so it was
Right.
like easy.
What do you
to
mean they
just-
didn't wear laces?
That was the style,
Yeah,
Run
no
DMC
lace.
style, no laces, and the Pumas was all loose, like
The tongue
yeah.
flying around and everything?
Yeah, everything was like real loose.
That's got to be mad uncomfortable.
How
do
can you walk?
Yeah, how do you keep the shoe tight?
It's tough.
I mean,
There's a way to it. If you look at like it all started probably with Run DMC, right? Like
Yeah.
if you look on the Walk This Way video, when they have their shoes on stage, there's no laces.
Yeah.
And then everyone kept just doing that even after that. Yeah, there's a skill to walk in shoes with no lace.
That was kind of the same with sagging pants back in the day too, right?
What in what way?
You had to walk a certain way to sag your pants.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is true because fools that sag their pants, they were limited to certain things. Like you couldn't run.
Yeah, you can't just go anywhere like
Hey,
that.
you can't
What
climb
about
a fence.
No laces and sagging pants.
Oh my God, you would just be a target at that point.
Here's the
like-
Run DMC with no laces.
Yeah, see?
That look at that. That looks so weird. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like
Soul
they'll just
popping out.
push you to the ground and take your sneakers off, and that's it. You then
Like-
run away.
Like they come off super easy.
Man, easy.
you just kick your shoe off.
Is that like the check me out in my Adidas type
Yep.
days?
Yeah, absolutely. Shell toes.
My
Yeah, that's honestly, I think if there was a shoe that if you had to choose a shoe, let's go ahead and put it out there. The Air Force One, the Jordan, the shell toe, and I don't know, like what's another common shoe?
Air Force One, the shell toe.
There's got to be like and the Nike, I don't know, the Nike Air Maxes, right?
Okay.
If you had to choose one of those to go, I'm going with the shell toe. I honestly think that was probably one of the ugliest shoes I've ever seen, bro. Like today, even to this day, bro, when I see them in the store, I'm like, these have been here since like 90 something, huh? Like,
I mean, they were all about that was like B-boy attire though back when they came back then Run DMC, it was like if you had shell toes, you were fresh.
they were mad uncomfortable though, bro. Like that, I'm flat-footed, and my problem with it was that ridge at the end, and then you're doing activities, and then you got that rubber part rubbing on top, then it starts hurting after a while. I'm good on that, bro.
Yeah, I skated in them for a while and they were cool, but yeah, they're heavy. It's funny because I think they're heavier than a lot of other shoes. That's where I kind of was like, but I mean,
I seen a lot of people get stomped out with Adidas.
yeah.
And they hurt. Them things hurt.
Yeah, that shell, that rubber top of the shoe, man.
Yeah.
You get hit.
That was like instead of steel toe, it was just rubber toe.
Yeah, it still hurts.
Yeah, that's probably like the only really good use I would see. It wasn't
The
like,
Adidas Superstar.
it wasn't like a athletic shoe. You couldn't run in it. You couldn't like. I don't think it was made for that. Was it?
No.
No, right?
I
It
think
was.
what was tennis? Was it like an OG tennis shoe?
That's kind of what was ringing a bell in my mind.
Like it was
tennis.
like to play tennis. Like I think it was, if anything, to play.
That's similar to another Adidas shoe. I forgot the name of the what do you call it? Designer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not the shell toes though.
Dan Smiths.
9.
Stan Smiths were dope too, though.
That's no in German.
King Griffey shoes were dope. Though I remember I wanted those so bad in the '90s, and I never got them. And every time I go, to the swap meet or the flea market, I always try to look for them. But there's like some shoes, some stuff just it's gone, bro. Like what's something from the '90s or '80s that you say you're like it's gone? I don't even see it no more.
I mean, those first Jordans, the black and blue ones, those are just hella pricey now in the reprints, and they get like redone. But those ones,
Original, like you would be stoked if you found some OG like with the tag. You're like, yo, this is '89.
yeah, hell yeah. I would be stoked because I
think-
remember those shoes and like how comfortable they were for me. They probably may not feel that way again because it's been about 30-year difference. But
I remember the pumps.
oh,
They don't pump the same no more, bro. Pause. Like for real. I have like 3 pairs of pumps right now. I have the Power Ranger pumps. I have the Dinosaur Jurassic Park ones, and then I have like some like Iverson edition or one of those hybrids. And they work. They like I remember when I was a kid, bro, and I had the basketball ones. I remember there was some blue ones, and I'll just push the button. You will feel the shoe hug up on like your foot, bro. Like the pumps,
you'll
like
feel it.
almost like constricted, almost like you're like not like tight, but it was dope. You'll feel it. Now I'm like, yo, I lost all feelings in my foot.
Man, I was just looking. I wondered because I always wondered if they made a shoe. You remember the movie? You seen the OG one, right? Tron,
Yeah,
the light cycles.
they have I saw or I saw like half of the new one, and I was like, I don't care about that.
The new one was cool. Jeff Bridges was cool.
He's young.
They did what was it? The digital.
They made him young.
Yeah, they made him young. They did the Scorsese in
Yeah.
Irishman.
That- that-
Made-
How hard do you think that is when you have to make somebody younger, bro? Like,
Extremely hard.
It's computers, like a lot of computers.
A lot of RAM.
Yeah.
so you
lot
can't
of
do that naturally.
megapixels.
There's not like actual makeup you can do to somebody. Like, I mean, because I imagine that it's gonna fade out, bro. You're filming, bro. Like, how hard is it? You have to keep applying the makeup. Fools know, like, you're gonna have to put that fake skin on.
Yeah,
I think they use a special lens too for that.
Yeah.
The new stuff.
because I think what that program is doing is kind of while the image is moving, kind of still making it seem young and lifelike, right?
Yeah, tracking.
Tracking it. So
They make all those costumes that feel like asshole skin. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's another one, dude.
That's not even a bad word.
You can't say that on radio, dude.
That's just the body part. I don't see it. I don't see that being.
Tell Big Boy to say that. He won't say it.
hey, because you can say ass,
That's not in his nature, though.
but you can't say that together.
Those
Yeah,
culo.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll still take some.
You can say
Piel de culo. I don't know.
Yeah, now that sounds way more aggressive. in
But-
Spanish.
I know, it sounds way worse.
It sounds way worse. It's like when you hear like Persian people have a conversation. It sounds intense, bro. I remember working at a car dealership. I used to hear him. I was like, what's going on? Calm down, everybody. And they're just like, what are you talking about?
No, if you hear anybody speak German, that sounds like
Yeah, that's intense. Like, you think there's a war about to pop off.
yeah,
huh?
you're getting yelled at or something. They're like, no, the bus stop is there. You're like, ah.
Yo, you know what was one of my crazy job options that I was considering? You know, when you're in high school, you're thinking, I'm like, I've always been a big Disney fan. I was like, yo, man, how cool would it be to work there and be a part of their production and all that stuff. You think that, and then obviously, you get to they don't get paid that much or whatever it is. You're like, it's not worth it unless you really love it. And then something convinced me a decade later from this recent video. Did you see that video of that Spider-Man thing crashing into the wall at Disney California Adventure?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it took me a while to realize it because the audio matched to it. The guy was like, oh, and it ended up being a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ended up being a robot. Have you, when's the last time you went? I mean, it's probably been a while.
What, Disney, California Adventure or Disneyland?
I haven't seen that. I think that's a California Adventure thing only. They have like a Marvel Heroes Academy because they recently acquired that. So
Right. I haven't been to California Adventure in probably 10, 12 years probably.
Damn.
It's never the go-to. I always go to Disneyland.
I never been there yet.
California at all? The California Adventure?
Nah.
Oh, dog. Yeah, this is a trip. They have like this whole Marvel Academy for all the heroes, and I don't know if you could play the clip, Colton.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, look how crazy it is. Yo, look at that. It's supposed to be like he's supposed to land at a certain spot, but a lot of people don't know that that's an animatronic. I guess like a figure or something, and he just crushed that Bison's hard work. You know what I mean? I was like, they had a Mexican dude making that wall right there. And call him up and say, hey, man, you got to fix this. But no, man, I would be freaked out if I was a kid because I remember I was in the theater, bro. And kids are very gullible when it comes to a lot of stuff that happens to their favorite cartoons, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I remember, I don't know why I ended up watching Shrek 2. I think we snuck into it, right? and there's this part in Shrek 2 where he dies. Like he dies for like 10 minutes, right? Like they have him and he's like laying down, dude. And I feel very evil because I laughed when I started, and there was like a group of kids that I guess that had gone to see the movie, and it was like a small school, and then you just hear them start crying, bro. Like they just start crying in the front, bro. And I looked to the right. I was like, "Are you serious right now?" I was like, "You serious?" I proceeded to start laughing.
Right.
But I didn't. I'm like, he's gonna come back to life. Like in my head, I wanted to ruin it and be like, yeah, he's gonna come back to life in 20 more minutes. He can't die.
Listen here, you little twerp.
Yeah. Did you ever get worked up about something like that when you were a kid?
Movie?
No, like just anything where you're like, where it's a fiction of your imagination and you believed it.
Nah.
Like, how some kids cry when you tell them Santa Claus isn't real? Colton, I feel like you're one of those kids.
No, I don't say that. I don't ruin the moment for the kids.
No, I'm saying, have you ever experienced something like that?
Nah.
Where somebody's ruined something for you, or you find out and you're like, man, I actually got kind of bummed out about that.
I got to think for a few minutes on that, so let me get back to you on that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when I found out that Santa Claus wasn't real.
I mean, but
I don't think I was bummed out. I don't.
No,
think
but
it was
something
Wait a
along
minute. He's not real.
something along that
Yeah,
line.
allegedly. Sorry, allegedly.
What do you mean?
Let me let me give the finger quotes there.
He's not.
Because
I would feel pretty stupid if I was like a kid and I grew up like to find out and I felt shocked. Like I was like, man, you raised me pretty stupid for me to think and not do research with the technology that I have around. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you think you're gonna fool a kid and tell him Santa Claus isn't real when the kid has a phone?
Yep.
well, that's why they tried to come with. I mean, it's
Like, what happens when you Google it? Is Santa Claus real? What happens, bro? Like, does it come up and it's like, ask your parents? A kid can find that out ASAP.
that's a good question. I mean, it all depends.
I don't know. Are 4-year-olds Googling that, though, or not?
Dude, 4-year-olds Google crazy stuff. Like, you'll look at a 4-year-old's phone and they'll
They
like,
can't Google.
Because I have like little cousins and everything, and like back in the day when I'd go over to like the family's house for like Christmas and stuff like that, they would have the Santa Claus tracker up on the computer, and all the little kids would go see the Santa Claus tracker. Like, where's Santa at right now?
Okay, not all those kids had a phone, bro. Like, all these kids these days, they have a TikTok. They're out there making content.
Yeah.
So all it takes is them to like, what is this hashtag that says Santa isn't real? You know what I mean? And then somebody's gonna look at it and they're gonna start crying. Well, not start crying, but they're probably gonna be like, oh, this is just another pyramid scheme.
Goodfellas, the baby.
Yeah, like the little kid that's crying. I feel like you grow up desensitized. Like, I feel like kids these days don't grow up with an imagination to like for a lot of things because it's so accessible for you to realize if something is fake or not.
Yeah,
What's the earliest you see a kid having a phone?
probably 5, 6 now, right? Like,
I mean, they're
Sounds
holding
about
them
right.
real young. You know.
Yeah, I
using
mean,
their
parents'
moms are-
phones and tablets.
the parents got them tablets and everything. I don't know. I think maybe
Yeah,
think-
tablet might as well be a phone
yeah.
because you could receive calls.
If you
could-
got YouTube,
yeah.
if you got any access to YouTube, your kid's been desensitized to a lot of things, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, stuff that you would probably find shocking when you were growing up, and you're like, what? I don't know how I would react to that.
Yeah.
Because I think with our generations, we're a little bit more sheltered, but like
For sure.
having free range, I don't think it was until like my generation where we're like the guinea pigs of the internet era. We were the first AOL kids.
Yeah.
90s kids, we were the first AOL kids. We were the first chat room kids. That's why we're all the most messed up ones right now.
Like I just wonder if because a lot of kids that I've seen online, they when they talk about like like a lot of them watched beheading videos when they're like teenagers.
Xavier was one of those kids, dude.
So that desensitizes you to. I mean, if you're watching that at all, you know what I mean. And you just, oh yeah, look at this one, look at this one, look at that. At a certain point, you're just gonna be like, oh, you've seen it, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I watched a video of that. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't start getting desensitized to stuff like that till I had access to 4chan and stuff like that, where I was like, oh, and that was like the early days when there was like pre-Snowden, pre-anything like that. It was just like, hey, free for all. We don't know who sent it. And, you know, that's pre-anonymous, and that's when I started getting desensitized to a lot of things. But there was some things that I just can't stand. Like, I can't sit there and watch like a beheading video or something like that, because I don't know. I guess growing up, it wasn't so available that now even when I watch it, I'm like, it's a bit too much. Yep. But I see some kids, bro, like, or like you see some of the younger ones, and they're like they're all about it. They're like, yeah, I did the same thing in Fortnite.
What?
Yeah, or I don't know. I think it's a trip how like desensitized, you know, these little fools grow up and stuff.
Yeah, it's a trip. I mean, just what do you think we would have looked at if we would have had a cell phone access to the internet at like age 7, 8?
I mean, dude, there would have been pictures of Rodney King's beating floating around the internet for sure, and then we would have been like, look what happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, the video, like, for sure. So that would have been getting around the community.
Yeah.
There would have probably been pictures of the victims of Richard Ramirez.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like people would have been like, look, they caught him. And there would have been a video of somebody, of all the neighborhood that went there and beat him up when they caught him. That would have been seen for sure.
Dude, the R. Kelly video that was going around.
That would have, I think the whole community that considers themselves their fan base would have been more quick to say, hey, dude, you're doing something wrong, than turn the other way because he was out here making bump and grind, and I believe I could fly.
Dude, the Pam and Tommy video would have been out there.
Yeah, that would have been memes.
Oh, dude, I mean, pre-memes, right? Like,
I think OJ's crime would have like
photos.
The photos, yeah, photos would have been, and the phone would have gave it up. They would have been like, wait, it says your phone was it? Like, we would have found out if he really was acquitted. Yeah, I was like, that would have been a whole different turnout with phones.
Yep.
Damn that. Yeah. And then I think there'd be less. I think there'd be like less missing kids in the milk carton. Remember, that was the thing, bro. I never saw him in the milk carton, but I used to get the little papers that says, "Have you seen me?" Mm-hmm. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't even be addressed to anybody. It would just say to the resident. Like, fool, come on.
Even on like shopping bags, you would get that. Like little plastic bags, they would even have like a little photo of a kid and have you seen me and call this number, things like that.
I feel if you saw it on a milk carton, that town had to have a population of like 20 people.
Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up in Bakersfield, like they would put like people in the area on the milk cartons. I remember that. I'd be like, oh, she's from Tulare or she's from Visalia.
Look at that. They don't produce. I mean, yeah, man, that got discontinued a long time ago.
Because people stopped drinking milk.
I still see it in like ads and flyers and everything that I get in my mailbox.
You still get those?
Yeah, like they'll have like any kind of ads or flyers from grocery stores and things like that. They'll have those missing kid photos and call this number if you've ever seen them and things like that. And they'll even have like little information like he went missing back in like 1987.
Yeah.
This is what he might look like now.
Dude, I think there was one of those kids, I think she's like 40-something now, but they found her. She had been missing and was on a milk carton, and then they found someone kidnapped her and raised her as her own, and then they died, and then she just grew up.
She found out the truth.
Yeah.
She didn't even know she was missing.
Yeah.
I would have tried.
You read about that too?
No.
Oh, because she didn't.
I wouldn't be surprised that that's like a very common case.
Now?
Yeah, now because a couple decades have gone by with those people. And then the number of people that get reported missing in America is like it's an alarming number, bro. Like, that to me is crazy. Like, how do you just like with so much technology these days? How do you just go missing?
Dude, like Bam Margera was missing for a couple days. He escaped his rehab, and they just found him. I think was it last night or this morning?
What?
Yeah, he left his rehab, and nothing.
So this happened recently?
Yeah.
Dude, Bam's still doing. I'm like, bro, like, don't get me wrong, bro, but like I get it. This fool was your best friend, But after a few, like, I'm like, this fool wouldn't want you to mess up your life like that, dog. You know, that's all I'm thinking. I'm like, hey, fool, if he died for drunk driving, I wouldn't be destroying myself.
Right. Well, he got kicked off the Jackass 4 movie because he wasn't testing sober or something, or he wouldn't adhere.
Yeah, he wouldn't abide or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, or like they had one rule and then like they would test him every day. And he's like, I found the pill in my pocket. That's such a druggy excuse, though. Like, and I was a fan of, like, you know, I love Viva La Bam. I love the debauchery that was on MTV from that era. But, you know, like the excuses like that would like that's really like such a druggy type of excuse. Like, we can go down the street and somebody be like, oh, that's not my needle. I just found it there.
I just found it. I picked it up off the street because I didn't want to, you know.
I didn't want anybody else to get hurt.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah,
You could have
Shane.
stepped on this. You should give me $5.
Try to come up off the
Yeah, dude. Those I think that's the reason they upgraded all those parking meters, bro. Because the homeless guy. You remember? Were you ever a witness to see those little schemes that they had going? They would use it from a Starbucks straw. They'd have like literally like something out of a cartoon. A quarter with a hole in it, and they'll just keep pulling it back and forth and run you like a whole 5 hours, bro. And parking in downtown is expensive,
Yeah,
bro.
now it is. Hell yeah, it's like $1 an hour. I mean, it's like
Dude, an hour? What do you mean? It's like not 30 minutes. It's like I want to say like $1.50 in some areas, bro.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know that over in downtown, I've seen a lot that. I mean, they used to be 25 cents an hour or 50 cents an hour. Now it's like $1. Now you're saying $1.50.
No,
crazy.
some of those meters are like $8 an hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
if
Like,
you're
no
gonna
joke.
if you're gonna park in front of Fig at 7th and traffic hour,
yeah.
you're looking at $8, bro. Like you don't even need like a parking attendant there to make sure he puts it in you, bro. Like for sure, you're gonna get it from the city.
Just go park at the Target, and then now you're good.
I ain't get told.
Hey, so we're talking
Settle
about
down,
the
Viva.
missing kids in milk cartons. Well, in the 80s, this Bonnie Loman, she was 7, and she was walking around the grocery store with her father, well, supposedly father, and she saw herself on a milk carton as a missing person.
Damn.
Hey, that's
Who's taking that shot?
I am. Got you.
hey who? Oh man, hey, I don't think there's. Hey, that kind of therapy must be insane, dude.
Salud.
Like what you like, yo.
That is true. That's like a lot of.
Woo.
How are you not on suicide watch?
I mean, no, you just trying to figure it out. Like everything you thought is not.
And then I saw this too. I've seen this like on the highway before and everything like this, or on the freeway.
Oh, for sure.
I mean-
Yeah. What are those
that mean?
Amber Alerts, right?
And silver alerts.
Silver Alerts. Hell yeah. So we get those on our phones now too.
Yep.
Yeah, like even if you don't want them.
Well, yeah.
That's good though.
That's how they work.
Yeah, like even if you don't want them, you could be at the theater and then everybody's phone. Dee. You're like, bro, we're at a movie. Like we should be shielded.
Yeah. What?
Like,
Turn your phone off.
Airplane mode, and they still come through.
Really?
Yeah, they still come through on airplane mode.
No way.
And you're like, yeah, bro, like they have this on lockdown to a T, bro. You know what I mean? They have this like literally on lockdown to a T. So I'm like, whenever they can't solve certain stuff, I just feel I'm like, you fools ain't trying. You know what I mean? If you could access everybody's phone at once and deliver a message, you fools are not fucking trying, bro. You know what I mean?
So this happened in 2018 in Hawaii, and they received this message: ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. And it was supposed to be a test, but they forgot to notify the citizens. So everyone's phone was going off and saying this. This is not a drill. Seek immediate shelter.
I remember that.
Like some people were going crazy.
I mean, I would fucking go crazy too if I had somebody message me that. You know what I mean? Telling me it's like we're about to get bombed. Like, hey man, we got it covered.
Fuck yeah.
Man, how could you not go insane like reading that? Like, excuse me?
I mean, that's pretty much letting. I think that message to anybody else, if you don't have a bomb shelter, that message translates to everybody else as like, hey, you're probably gonna die.
Hey, I don't want to make everyone uncomfortable, but death is near.
Like, it's another way of saying some of you are gonna die, and that's probably a lot, and some of you guys are not.
I mean, yeah.
That's what it is. Living in one of those like island places, bro. That's like scariest, bro.
Or where you hear where they have those sirens that go off whenever there's like a tsunami or tornado or any of those like super crazy natural disasters on their way, and you just hear this hella haunting siren and horn.
Like the whole theory that California is supposed to break off.
Oh, that's been for years though.
Yeah, that's been for years. But like it coming true, like that would be some really scary shit.
I mean,
Like,
also-
would we see ourselves drifting away? Like, how is that gonna happen? Like, it's a very massive piece of land.
wow, yeah. Well, in the 80s, I remember, I don't know if anyone else here does, but there was a big emphasis in California on the big one is coming. And we had to do earthquake drills and all this. We were told the big one's coming soon. Every time there was any kind of movement, the big one, we're expected to have a super big one. And it was just like this fear that they just kept putting into us, like, oh, yeah, the next big quake, oh, it's coming. Oh, you thought that little one was great, Like, even when the Northridge quake happened, they were like,
that was big, man.
that was big, and they were
Tell
still
you.
saying that the big one was going to be bigger than that.
So
Yeah.
what is it?
It is.
We was talking about Japan like off air. I was talking about it with Psycho Les, and he said that he's like one thing that tripped him out when he was out there. Remember the earthquake story?
Yeah,
And he
hell
said, "Tell him what happened, bro." Like,
I mean, like I said, I was on a 6th floor on a hotel. The whole building was shifting like this, like that wave video.
On the road.
Yeah. It was the same shit, and I was bugging. I sat on my bed.
anybody would if you're not used to it.
Yo,
Of course, we
yeah.
all get up. And
I
be like,
just
"Hell
sat on the bed and I just watched the whole shit just shift like shh. So then I went downstairs to make sure, and the dude was laughing at me like like, so
like so sorry."
like yeah,
That's fucked up.
like
Here's some videos
sock 'em?
rolling.
I mean, I would understand his
Look at that.
anger though,
There it
because that's probably
so
like,
imagine you being on the top floor and the building is shaking like this.
I hear that's a very common thing for Japan though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's built for that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's a very common thing. So I'm like, if I'm not used to it, I'm like, man, I would.
I mean, that's why they're laughing at me
Yeah,
because
that's-
that shit happens on the regular.
Yeah.
go
So-
see it.
Well, just like here in, like in California and LA, a lot, there's earthquakes that happen all the time.
Oh yeah, if you go to that website where he says the last earthquake, bro, like you trip out. You're like, there was a 3.0 in Simi Valley. What the
Yeah.
hell? Nobody
I mean,
reported.
it's
But you don't feel it.
and we're also used to it.
Are we though? Because how come certain 4.0s like you'll see, you're like, hey man, like we got the Jurassic Park water going on.
Yeah,
you know?
but anything below that, like a 3 point something, someone would be like, "Oh, did you feel it? It was right in your area." You'd be like, "Nah, I was walking too. I didn't feel anything." Or you might just feel like this slight like disoriented and go, "Oh, okay." But if it's not a 4.0 on up, man, that
shakes you up.
that shakes you up 100.
All right, here's a sick question. What would you prefer, dog?
Oh God.
What would you prefer if California is gonna go out? Snow, fire,
Snow.
tornado, or ocean?
Snow.
What, for us to go out?
I mean, it's like it's gonna happen day after tomorrow. Shit, you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
Ice.
Snow.
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 Yeah.
I think it's like that seems pretty reasonable because I'm like Walt Disney got frozen and he's still alive, so I'm like,
Yeah. You'll survive just
Yeah, I'm
eating
like-
snow.
maybe my heart will be enough, and then when I'll thaw out like a frog, you know?
And,
Yeah, exactly.
Like you just
and,
Totally.
And you could keep the beer cold, put it in the snow. So,
Food won't go bad.
Yes, a lot of things snow.
yeah.
come
I
handy.
didn't think about that though. That is pretty thick. That is kind of true though. Like the markets, you just gotta put everything on ice.
'Cause
We'll be all right.
I mean, produce is done, and
We
but,
just
you know,
we just gotta make fire or chemicals that make fire so we can be warm.
and you're gonna have to, find a place for the fire to. If it's so cold, where's the fire gonna be able to like stay
An
lit?
igloo,
fam?
dude. We have to make igloos.
Then you melt your igloo, bro.
Dude, no, it doesn't melt, bro. Have you seen some of these people? They have fires inside the igloo.
Yeah, there's a hotel made
Let's
of
see it.
ice. You seen
Ah,
that?
I wanna
that's-
go to
yeah,
that.
I think that's in like Sweden. That is
Sweden?
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know my igloo would be sick.
Yeah. He has a studio.
That's all. Yeah, he has surround sound in
It's
his
an
igloo.
apocalyptic fucking world, and he has a studio in there.
He has a
Control
stage with all.
panel
He
on
has a
the
stage.
city.
Derrick is still working on his album over there.
No, you got to sleep with a coat on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, look at this place. This is sick.
Sick.
cold as ice.
Oh, that is hard,
Little
dude.
bar back there.
Ice.
That's
is-
baby.
Is the floor? So
It's
rather than
all
the,
ice.
Have you been to that place in Vegas, that below something bar?
Mm-mm.
They have a bar that's like that where everything's made of ice. I've been there and they make you wear a coat.
Mhm.
Like they give you an actual coat before you go in there because you can
Wow.
get sick.
Yeah, there used to be this spot in downtown when I used to drink. It was this vodka silo, and you literally had to like where they gave you coats as you walked in, and they poured like all these like exotic vodkas through these like kind of ice things, and then you had to take a shot in there. Like
Oh, like the little ice slides, and then they'll let it
Yeah.
pour so it'll chill out, right?
yeah,
Did you have to
Where-
rent the coat?
no,
No,
they just gave it to you. No, well, no, they just here wear this when you're inside.
Where's that? Like, where was that place at? Is it
Dude,
gone?
it was on 7th between Spring and Hill.
That's for sure gone already.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, that's crazy because there is some places that I don't think they're as common. That's why I mentioned the spot in Vegas. That's the one spot that for sure has like it's a whole experience, bro. Like that they have a bartender, the dude's freezing in there.
C minus actually owns the bar. It's called -5.
Damn, cold as ice.
Is that the one in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's the one. They give you a dope ass coat.
I gotta play there.
It's kind of small though. There is a DJ, but the DJ is not inside the ice thing. I don't know. Well, I don't remember. There wasn't one at the time because we went early. But there is a little DJ area at the food and bar area outside because people go there and eat and stuff.
C- at -5 coming soon.
You think you could live in an environment like that?
I don't know, man.
Why not? I mean, if you lived in Alaska or something,
Alaska, I heard, has like a hell of a lot of alcoholics, bro.
mad alcohol. I mean, what else you gonna do?
Like,
that cold in that cold.
Hey, could you live somewhere like in Alaska where it was 6 months daytime and then 6 months nighttime?
Yeah, it's like 20 hours light for 6 months.
I think I would go from my skin complexion to like a Colton skin complexion. No, seriously, that would happen. Your pigmentation kind of adapts. I'm not saying it would be forever, but until I come back and get adapted to the sun, I would go back to my natural, brown shade.
You'd be like, this is my brother Colton,
We're brothers.
my little brother.
We're brothers.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I would. The smell seems cool, but only if you have to in an apocalyptic kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because the ocean just seems scary, bro. I keep watching more and more stuff about like, things in the ocean. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with it, dude.
Well, don't. I mean, the crazy thing is that they say that there's like thousands of species we haven't even discovered in.
Oceans or the ocean?
ocean,
Okay,
yeah.
no, the ocean or the Amazon. If we're gonna go with unknown.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
No.
I'm
Nope.
gonna take my chances with the Amazon. If I can go in there like equipped like fucking Rambo, bro. Like
With your gorillas?
You're gonna have to deal with
still wouldn't
malaria, mosquito
Oh,
bites.
Look, dog, I'll tell you this much, Ray. If I get bit by if I go in there like Rambo, right, like armed to the T, and I get taken out by a bitch ass spider, I'm setting fire to the forest. Like I'm over here like with this last lighter going like this, like let me go to the shrubs real quick. I'll be like, y'all gonna
Yo, what-
remember me, bitch.
Yo, what if you had like a drone, and you flew it over the swamp, and see with a black light and see what's under there, like
Nah, dude, I don't even want to see that.
things might pop up, like
Yo, yeah, some weird shape or some shit you never seen. Nah, I'm good.
Hey, will you see a little thing and they go, oh, those are the anacondas. Then you see something way bigger than that. You're like, nah.
they could
Like
they could
swamp,
do that.
like swamp water like that, bro. Nah, dude, you could throw a body in there, nobody's gonna find it.
They could do it.
No, that becomes food.
Yeah, that becomes food. Like, where's that place in America where there are those places like that? Like, I know it's
The Everglades?
Ozarks?
Is that where they have like swamps and shit? Swamp
Florida.
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah.
Yeah,
Florida.
Florida, like the
Yeah.
Everglades.
If you want to see a swamp, go to Florida.
Go, yeah.
wanna live
Anything,
there.
and I don't want to see no goddamn
Yeah,
swamp.
that's what the
Crocodiles,
gators.
it's gators.
Yeah.
They.
Gators be in your pool.
No, I'm chilling.
They be in
on
your
that, dude.
toilet.
High and Hungry Florida.
No,
Coming soon.
For real.
Come on, dog.
I don't want to be on the fucking menu.
We go to Miami.
They got these little gators.
Yeah,
that
We'll go to South Beach.
Like this long, and they'll come at you.
Caiman.
Yet they also have a super boa constrictor problem.
That's
Or-
how you say it in Spanish.
Come on.
Look at that.
See,
Is
he's
that
having
normal?
a good time hanging out with the gator.
Don't even know.
He's
Yeah.
smart.
I mean, he probably knows. He's like, all right,
Look,
whatever.
Look,
First
there's
of all,
gators over here too.
The gator knows that it's never gonna catch that bird because it can't physically turn its neck around and snap at it.
And it's not much of a meal.
And when they do catch them, best believe they fucking eat those birds. Dog, I've seen it.
That's a snap.
Like sometimes, like sometimes there'll be another one that'll be like, look, he
Come
ain't
from
gonna
the
get
back.
you, and then
Oh.
he'll fucking get him. And he'll be like, yeah, I got rid of that motherfucker on your back. Quick little snack, shitting out feathers later.
Everglades.
They're like flies.
And that fucking water is like nothing but gator shit, bro. Why is it so brown?
Dude,
Animal shit.
murky waters.
It's not mud, bro. That's like shit water, bro. It's like that place where all the Indian fools go take a shower because they think it has holy powers. The Gandhi's fucking river. Oh my god, bro! Like you get infected, bro. Like that.
Whoa.
Do you know about? This is a real thing. I'm not making this shit up, bro. Like that. Like it's like a. They're making efforts to like tell people, hey, look, man, we understand this is like a religious thing, but stop going in that water. This is the reason you fools have like deformities when you guys are born and all this crazy stuff. It's like some crazy shit going on in India.
You know, in the Amazon, but there's those, or in any kind of swamp, if like you piss in like the river, like a leech can jump through your stream of piss and then attach himself to you.
No fucking way.
Like a rhinestone.
Like a rhinestone.
Did you ever watch that
Cowboy.
Swamp People on
Bam,
Discovery
bam.
Channel?
Look at him. He's all, hey, Gator.
Yeah, where they go gator hunting.
He looks pretty friendly. Like he's like, hey, fam.
Hey,
How you doing?
exactly. Oh, fam, just out here, you know.
You think
pet 'em.
Pokemon are friendly, dude? They'll kill you too.
Damn.
Bro, first of all, if they were to be real, they would already be in like I guess born in an era where you can actually, I guess, make these fools be the way you want them to.
Domesticate
If we were talking about dinosaur shit, then yeah, for sure they'd probably kill you.
Remember, you know the dialogue that says when you catch a Pokemon, it's a wild Pokemon. It's wild. It's
Out
not
there.
domesticated. Wild.
Yeah, you gotta domesticate it. I look, man, I can't put a fucking lion in a fucking Pokeball. I'm gonna take my chances with a Pokemon. I'd be like, look, this laser shit works. He's in here. He's trapped. If I could do that with animals, I'd have a whole animal collection.
What do you think of the gator eating the gator?
Superiority.
That's some cold shit right there.
Sometimes.
Survival of the fittest.
Hey, are they the kind that eat their like competitors? Like you know how lions will go like and they'll eat like a kid of their competitors, the male will.
Oh, like in a fight? Like
Yeah, or just to, like if they're trying to like set like they're trying to establish their dominance, they'll like go and kill
yeah, like
the competitor for the herd.
If there's two rival cats,
Yes.
and they fight, and they're gonna fight to the death. The one that dies, if that one has kids, he's gonna kill his kids after he kills his dad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yo, this thing's eating a snapping turtle. This
What?
gator.
Well, yeah, it can fucking break it, dude.
Hey, imagine if he gets in there and just chews his stomach up, like snapping on his way out. Like,
Or it has a grenade.
yeah, the turtle had a grenade. I like that. Even better.
That's realistic, for sure.
Dude, that's right out of Life's book.
Looney Tunes, dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
That's like a gobstopper.
oh,
Would you do this,
for the
E-Zone?
crocodile.
No, dude, I'm not doing that.
hell no.
Fucking way.
Unless there was a grenade in my hand, I'm not doing that.
No, you,
Take the
Like,
hand,
yeah.
the grenade.
I would just be like this, dog. Like, fuck you, dude.
Hey, Gator.
Yeah, I'd be like,
That's a dinosaur, dude.
that's cool, dog. They were friendlier dinosaurs than him. I don't need the violent ones. I want the fucking. I'm cool with the one that the banana scientist put her head on.
Just got to get all Chris Pratt on.
Banana site. I forgot you called it that.
The one with,
Dude.
yeah,
I
man.
know. Oh.
The hot banana scientist.
What?
Yeah.
How did you? No, a hot banana.
She's kind of hot
How you doing?
Okay.
in like a
How you doing?
geographical way.
And in that GOA.
Yeah, like you're like, look, man. Usually the people that don't, that dig up this shit don't look nearly as attractive as you do.
Would you go to the Amazon with her?
Nah, I'm not. She's not gonna give me like Dr. Grant. Fuck that, dude. Yeah, she's
You are
not-
Dr. Grant.
She's not gonna get. She's not gonna get me like that.
Aw.
Be like, I'm gonna join this randomly just because it's like breaking into one place. Yeah, the Amazons, nah, dude.
Yeah, I feel you.
You saw what happened in part 3 and 4? All those fools with guns, nothing phased the dinosaurs. We just squished them.
Yeah, they don't
I
care.
was like, fuck that.
Dinos don't care, bro.
That's why I'm not saying bring them back unless you could bring back just the friendly ones, like the ones that eat grass. Like,
They're not. None of them are friendly.
What's the one? What's one that eats grass, bro? It's like an elephant. By the way, speaking of elephant,
That doesn't mean it's friendly.
yeah, I know. So that doesn't mean it's friendly. I did see a story about this fucking elephant, right? And this shit tripped me out. So this elephant got escaped from this safari, right?
Oh no.
But yeah, so he in the sanctuary, this motherfucker got out. He escaped. He's like Bam Margera, right? The Bam Margera of elephant fucking escapes, right?
Wow.
And then there's this lady that goes to this water well, and she's getting water, And out of nowhere, this fucking elephant comes and fucking smashes her, bro. He just starts killing her, bro.
Damn.
Picks her up, smashes her, stomps her and shit. And everybody's like, what the fuck? You know, like this lady died, right? Dude, they fucking have a funeral for her, right? Like, this is fucked up. Guess who shows up to the funeral, dog?
What?
The fucking elephant, and he smashes the casket again, bro.
Oh.
Yes, dude, this fucking elephant was not fucking around.
Props to that elephant, man.
I don't know what the fuck this lady did to this elephant, bro, but for this fool to show up, like who invited him to the funeral? Like,
Dude, he's for real like, fuck that bitch.
That motherfucker got on the highway.
He was.
This is him right here. Here's the elephant.
Look at it. He's like, yeah, and?
who's gonna stop him?
He's like, we
Like, hey.
rolling.
And tell all your bitch ass friends about me too.
Fool, he stomped her to death, and like, first of all, you know, it had to be a closed casket for sure. Like you can't. There's no way you.
Les
Come on.
loves the story.
Good.
You're getting stomped or killed to death by an elephant. It's no open casket, dog. If anything, you're lucky to get a cremation.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean the sheer fact that that elephant came to stomp on her twice. The second time, knowing like, oh yeah, she's
Make
getting
sure this bitch is dead.
Oh.
Make sure this bitch is dead.
Settle down.
And the fact that like nobody's gonna stop the elephant and be like, stop.
Right?
Yeah, like everybody's gonna run. And he just flips the casket over and just smash.
Did they ever find out? Did that lady ever like pet her, or was she part? Did she?
Dude, this
work?
lady just wanted water from the fucking water well.
Hey. Oh, she reminded him of somebody.
Yeah, it says
my
7-year-old. She was 7 years old and she was just collecting water when she was attacked by the elephant.
Oh my God! And then showed it to her funeral and was like, "Fuck you."
I ain't dumb, bitch.
I wonder if it
it's-
was like a scent, like he could smell her. He knew it was her.
And it says that same evening after she passed away, when the family members were performing her last rites, the animal appeared and suddenly and took the woman's body from the pyre.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that shit is comedy.
It said again that it trampled her again through the corpse and fled.
Yo, he threw the corpse, bro.
And just got out of there.
Discard.
Yo,
Dude, that's amazing.
So now repeat what he did again. The last part.
That elephant. is
It's,
ill.
it said again, it trampled her corpse, threw it, and then fled.
Man,
And at the end of the sentence, it goes, it's unknown how the animal escaped the wildlife sanctuary and if it made another appearance at the funeral.
Yo,
oh.
The elephant was mafia, B. That's
yeah,
The
that,
elephant
straight
was
mafia.
like, fuck her in particular. You know what I mean? Over everybody, like, man.
somebody had to train that elephant. They had a picture of that elephant in front of her. And they're like,
Just put a
Yeah.
hit out.
yeah, it was like, he's like, I cannot stab it myself. Like,
Years. It
and,
took
this
years.
elephant is just like, they make dummies of this whatever this lady lives.
Oh, man.
India.
Okay.
Come on, dog. A wild
Dude.
elephant, that has to be India.
Elephant security coming soon.
Siberia or some shit like that. Yeah.
Man, I mean,
That's fucked up. They're having like a Kelly Kapoor fucking ceremony and shit, and then the fucking elephant just fucking comes out of nowhere.
dude, she was 70.
And then it says an eyewitness said the family finished the ceremony a few hours later.
But this was in India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Dang,
horrible.
You know? So elephants. You could get close to an elephant. You know,
But don't they believe in like reincarnation? I would have just like I would have just
elephant. You know,
wrote that off to like that is an ancestor or something. Like be like, hey, fool,
Man,
you
I don't
wasn't a
know.
good person. You
I don't know.
70
man.
years old though, bro. Like
Dude.
this lady stood no chance, dude.
Like, no. I mean,
Can you imagine though? They're fucking have her in a casket, bro. The elephant came, scared people off,
grab her
trampled
spot-
the shit, like went like this,
grab
and
her
then
body,
picked it up
dude.
and said, "Fuck you," and threw that shit. Hey, find a video of an elephant throwing something and let's see if it.
Yeah, maybe throwing a person.
yo, punching a person.
Yeah, man.
Imagine that.
Seen,
Yeah, you don't want to mess with an elephant.
I would ride an elephant though.
seen elephant sock.
Yeah, well, you can do that. That's
It's uncomfortable though. Have you seen like those Indian marriages in India? They're like,
yeah.
Well,
like-
check this one out right here. This looks like it would fucking hurt. Watch this. Boom.
oh shit, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
B, look at that.
like he's like, hey, she's like, wow.
Yo.
He's like,
You
look at
knocked
those
out,
pants.
B. You are knocked out.
Hey, man,
Solid.
he might break your jaw. Oh, that's power, dude.
That ain't a punch.
That's what you call
That's
power.
like you just got smacked with a
Like
ton.
you end up with 2 black eyes, bro.
yeah,
Your whole
that's
face,
so hard of a
black
hit.
face. Not
Yeah.
even a black eye, black face.
No, for real though. Like, look at that power of that animal right there. That shit just, and it's all muscle. Just smack the shit out of you.
You think that's stronger than like a Mike Tyson punch?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
like
Elephant
thicker
will
than his
put
leg.
A Mike Tyson punch. I mean, I'm pretty sure he. Like, I think Mike could punch an elephant and it'll still feel it. But
Yeah.
yeah, how much stronger is an elephant than human? Like, they have a measure, right?
A lot.
Yeah,
Look
probably a
at the
little
size
bit.
difference.
No, they
Look at that. Oh, look at that. He's like,
fuck
this
that.
car.
What is that? Oh my.
Fucking
Daewoo
car, bro.
Lanos.
Oh,
fuck
look at
you.
Dude, that's my car.
Look at he's just like, hold on, come here.
No fucking
I
way.
just
They
want to
can't
talk to
control
you.
the elephant.
I just want to talk to you.
I'm hungry.
People in the back are on their cell phones.
Look, you just
Yo,
use
look at that
car.
old lady or the people in the back. You're like, I would be running, bro. This shit is rampant.
Dude, imagine, I mean, that car is in park with the brake on. That elephant is moving it like it's nothing.
Just wants a dab.
Nothing.
Now here's a real question. What do you think is insurance? Like,
Hey, how do you claim that?
like
I mean,
yeah, like if you were in an accident, like an elephant gored my Daewoo Lanos. like
State Farm?
dude, that's a fun.
you're in good hands. State Farm.
Geico.
The guy, how do you tell?
Yeah, you'd have to file it with Geico. He's part of the animal kingdom. He probably has some pool. He probably has some pool.
Or the girl from Progressive, right? What's her name?
Flow.
Flo.
I feel like there's a sex tape of hers rolling around.
Why?
I just want to put that out there.
Stop fucking around.
It'd probably be the #1 tape.
It's for sure insured. That shit's expensive.
Like a good neighbor.
That's just expensive. Fucking, what is it? That's like all the ones that have commercials are the most expensive ones.
Yeah, like there's Flo from Progressive. There's the Gecko from
And
Geico.
then you're in good hands. State Farm.
Yeah, you're in good hands.
With the black dude who sounds like Darth Vader, but the
You're in
original
good
one.
hands. And then there used to be the cavemen. Remember that? They were Geico as well.
Even a caveman could.
Even a caveman could do it.
They had Jake from State Farm.
Jake.
Yeah.
And then the camel.
Oh, you like Jake, huh? No.
And who was the other dude? Was it the guy that used to get? He's always getting in accidents, but he was
Hey,
on
Shaq
30.
is an insurance spokesman too. He does
Yeah.
the general.
Oh, that's right, he does.
Yeah, he's like, "What's up, y'all?"
Go to the general and save some time.
Yeah. Now that used to be the '90s Jerry Springer commercial right
Straight
there.
up.
Yeah.
Straight up. If you did school or you pretended to be sick and there was nothing else to watch, you're watching that shit and you know those
That
commercials.
was midday
Oh, yeah.
commercial.
Midday's commercial, 1-800, and then the other one. I don't understand how they're still in business, but I guess people like carpet. Like, first of all, carpet's a bitch to clean up. That 2-300 Empire
Oh,
today.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck that fool.
I used to cut school just to watch Springer.
Dude, he was funny. I remember when it started becoming a thing, when like the fights started like happening, and like,
Shit.
yeah, dude.
It was
Judge
worth,
Jerry.
It was worth cutting school
Yeah, right.
for me at least.
And then, but then Maury though, that Maury had the
Mario Pavlovich.
you
Yeah,
are
'cause
not
it-
the father.
It would be Jerry Springer, then Maury, and then it'd be like just back to back. Like,
Montel.
Montel.
yeah, it'll just keep going. So it's like, what?
My favorite thing about the Maury show is when they did the "You are not the father," is that the mom in question would always run like book it, and then the cameraman was like
Run
right there the whole
backstage.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you just see him, and he just was like,
Yeah, he
dude,
would run. Now, look at how fast he's
look
running.
at that. Ah!
Hey, that would be Ray though. He would be.
You are
That
not
would
the
be
father.
Ray.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Ray would be running. He's like,
Gotta get the moment, dude.
I got the shot. I got the
Stay
shot.
on her. Stay on her.
How do you feel? How do you
Get back
feel?
over
My
here.
favorite's the
the
dad that
bitch is crying after she's there.
crying.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Where you going?
Where you going?
Where you going?
Why
That
are-
door's locked.
You can't
Why
go
are
in
you
there.
lying?
You remember Steve, the bodyguard too, right?
Yeah.
He does
Steve
all the
Wilco?
fights.
That's a huge
Steve
office.
Wilco.
Yeah.
he's got his own show now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilco show.
Jerry is a judge now. Let me see.
Judge Jerry.
Judge
yeah.
Jerry, huh?
My favorite was when all the the guys would do like a little dance when they would say, "You are not the father."
Like a fucking
They would just be celebrating up there.
NFL celebration dance, like a Madden dance, real quick.
Like getting faded in the green room.
The lady's running away and he's just dancing.
Can't touch this.
How often was it like? Was this a real fucking problem for the '90s or like the '80s, bro? Were motherfuckers raising kids that were not theirs?
Yeah.
Like how often
Yeah.
did that happen?
A lot.
A lot.
Still happens a lot.
More than you know.
Because I think honestly, Mando, it should be like it's like, look, man, like not
that's
for
what-
nothing.
It's
Every
not
baby
as-
should be DNA tested, dog.
That's been happening since biblical times, man.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, look, man, to really get rid of this issue, I honestly think it's like, yo, man, if right next to the checkbox that says, do you want him to fucking circumcise your kid? It should be like, hey, do you want a paternity test now that the motherfucker is born?
Yeah.
Because, you know, this is about a big part of your life you're about to sign up. And not for nothing, I'm not calling your wife a skank, but, you know,
Yeah.
we just making sure.
I mean,
Settle down.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's always good to know 100% for sure. You know.
I think
I remember-
if it was just made for
Doesn't
medical science reasons, and then it's like, look, you just don't trust me, huh? It's like, look, baby, the doctor said. Like, he recommended.
What are you afraid of? Why
Standard
don't you?
procedure.
It's standard
What
procedure.
about those chicks when the dude would be like, he is not the father, and then it'll be like, okay, that's number one. Then number two, he is not the father.
yeah.
And then
Like
okay,
it's a
that's cool.
pageant
Then
contest?
number three, he is not. Oh,
Oh yeah, and then
Yo.
for the streets right there, dog.
Yo, you don't even have a clue.
And then all the guys are like high-fiving each other, like, "Yeah, we're not the father."
Yeah, we all just raw dog the same chick. Woo!
Gangbanger.
Oh my God.
We all did it, and it, like we walked away. Woo,
You know,
fellas!
you know what?
Oh.
Now let's move on to
Oh
other
man,
business.
that body just, it's like, oh man, come on.
And Maury was loving this shit. Maury was loving it.
I told you, motherfucker.
This was your motherfucking baby.
Yeah, for sure. Smoking a pack of cools outside.
Yeah, then the mom would be dancing.
Oh, yeah, you are. That's
Look how happy Maury looks, though. Look how happy Maury looks in the back, bro. He's enjoyed this way
Like,
too
yeah,
much.
you get it, girl.
Magnificent.
it's the best.
Is Maury married to a black chick?
No, Maury's married to Connie Chung.
Yeah,
Oh.
Asian.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow, I did not know that.
For like years. Like,
Yeah.
they've been together for years since the
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. like-
No way, fool.
Classic couple.
Yeah, man. So when she was ruling it, doing news on, what was it, NBC? She was on NBC News. He was doing his thing, and yeah, power couple.
Match made in TV heaven.
A broadcasting power couple.
Been married since 1984.
Since
Yep.
1980. You know what? You gotta let's give it up.
Yeah, give it up.
Give it up.
Hell yeah.
He looks like
It's my Maury.
the dude who was like, it's now time for Dodger baseball. The one
Vince
Shiki,
Scully?
Shiki would always get mad whenever I said R.I.P. Vince Scully.
It's now time.
Now he looks like Joel Osteen, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
he kind of does.
It's Tony Hawk's.
or the dude from
Hey, that's what Tony Hawk is gonna look like when he's old, huh?
Sculpin's dead.
That's
He's like
actually
a-
my dad right there.
he's like an older Shooter McGavin. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Hawk's right now.
No.
No.
Hey, he had the I thought he had the coolest job ever, though. He just got to kick back and just read off DNA tests.
Yeah.
Like, that's the greatest thing.
How you doing?
Dude, I mean, any of those guys that had those kind of shows, like, you know.
Montel?
Montel, like.
He was smoking weed for sure.
He always
Yeah.
brought up weed. I don't know if you
Yeah.
ever noticed.
Yeah, he always would bring
He-
it up, and I would be like, yo,
Yeah.
is this allowed?
Yeah.
Like,
He brought it up. I mean, remember there was Sally Jesse Raphael with the big old glasses.
Yeah.
There was Phil Donahue. That's from like OG. He was the first person to have like a Ku Klux Klan guy, and he had like racist on one side. Then they had this fight. Oh, it was crazy.
Shout
remember
out.
those badass kids? That was like, fuck my mom. I don't care. I
Yeah.
slapped
Yeah,
this
yeah.
bitch.
Oh, that was
Like before the fucking bad baddie bitch.
Catch me
Yeah.
outside.
yeah.
Yeah, before that bitch blew up.
But the ones that Cartman made fun of, whatever, I do what I want. I do what I want.
I was like, you don't know shit, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Hey, remember all those little girls that would talk shit to their mom, and their mom would just sit there.
That shit was
broken, I don't know why she's like this.
Y'all remember Jenny Jones?
Jenny Jones.
That's where Rude Jude started out at.
Jenny Jones.
Yeah, that's where he started out, and he made a whole career. I mean, he's talented as well, but I mean, he took advantage of the opportunity. But that's where he started at, bro.
Man.
I want to shout out Jenny Jones also because she had the Beat Nuts perform at the show.
Word.
You know, and
Hey, somebody said it in the chat room. Jenny Jones had all the ratchet bitches though.
yeah,
They
Jenny
did,
Jones
bro.
so
She
well.
had all the fucking sucias and
It was
perras,
funny.
dog.
Dude, I need to watch that. Do they have any of those old shows on like YouTube?
Probably YouTube, yeah.
It was funny because the same time that they had us on the Jenny Jones show, Fred from What's Happening.
Oh
yeah.
rerun.
He was on the show too, so we was backstage with him just talking shit, just back and forth. So they called him. He had to go perform. So he was like, "Hey, Fred, come." So he got up and ran, and he dropped like a little nickel bag or something of weed, and we all laughing like, you know, because he had like some little
Swag.
yeah, some back then. And this is Chi-Town, so I could imagine. But yeah.
Damn, what song did you do on Jenny Jones?
We did No Escaping This.
Word.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we had to clean it up too, so there was no cursing. So I mean you could catch it on YouTube.
You had to like change the lyrics.
Yeah, now a few words will just be ooh, hey.
I would interview one of those people that are like in one of those like legendary like Maury shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude who did the dance right there. I'd be like, yo, my mans, we gotta have you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Joe, just to see what goes on and behind the scenes, like behind these shows, it's like so much, man. It's
It's a fucking whole team.
yeah,
it's a production,
it's
bro.
a super production. It's people over there here in costumes. Then you got these people over there, and it's like
I always wanted to be a part of a production like that. It seems really cool. Where you're like, yo,
TV, man.
I mean, it's
live.
TV.
It was live too.
Right?
But being on TV is like, you're on contract. But I mean, being independent, like how we kind of do it here, it's different because there's no like expectation. There's no expectation, but there's no pressure. It's like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, like this shit better hit. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise, this shit's gone. There ain't no show. You know, like we keep this shit going no matter what.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But yeah, straight up though, all those shows though, and then they would have those dating shows. Did you ever?
Oh, like the
I
dating game. and all
remember
that?
seeing the Spanish ones though. Like I never saw any of the English ones. I remember seeing Doce Corazones. Did you ever see that shit? They used to have that fine ass host, dog. She used to be this fine ass host, dog. I remember watching that shit after high school. I was like, damn, bitch, how come nobody ever gets to date you? Like, how come you're never the prize here, dog? Like,
The dating show I grew up with was like Next or Room Raiders or.
Oh, Room Raiders.
Come
Oh
on.
wow, that MTV show where the
they
guy
kept
would
you
go
from-
through the girls' room and the girl would go through the guys' room, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
That's what they used to do with Yo Mama. Remember when George Perez? Shout out to George Perez.
what up, George?
What is it? He would be a part of that show with Fez, Wilmer Valderrama.
Yeah, Yo
and
Mama.
it was called Yo Mama, and he was the host. And they would be like
Yeah.
if I'm up against you,
that was a good show.
yeah, like if I'm up against him, like I'll be like one of the hosts is taking Chris to my room
You go to his-
or my place, and he's gonna be like, look at these on leaving trash out, this and that,
Yeah.
and look at this mess, and I would be over there, be like, oh, look at Mr. Fucking Cigarettes over here, and then I'd build up my material, and then we go at it. That was a great show.
That was a good show.
Yeah, Jay Boogie, the homie, worked on that show. Yeah, it's George.
Yeah, that's young George. That's like I haven't done as much coke, George.
Settle down.
But yeah, man, that was a very dope ass show, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that was.
Remember Silent Library? Did you ever watch that shit? You had to be quiet at the library.
Yeah, so they would what would be the thing? You'd have to do something but not make any noise or something.
Something that would like kind of like push you to make noise, like maybe like somebody's gonna hit your fingers or something. Like you just gotta be
Yeah,
quiet.
That's crazy.
For sure, you knew all these shows were staged, though, man. None of
Oh
them.
yeah.
You know those shows that are
Oh.
not staged that takes it to the far to like above and beyond. I don't know if that's because they don't have any rules in this country, but those Japanese prank shows.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, those shits are traumatizing, dog. Like they fucking traumatize motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah, they do.
Like they really like you'll get somebody that like they'll be in a parking lot and they'll get like a zombie, like bitch, go to some old lady who like for sure like, come on, this old lady could die here, and the shit's scaring her and it won't stop, and they make it seem like a murder.
Yeah.
And then they have the craziest one that I saw was the elevator one where the elevator seems to crack and the lady's like, ah, she's holding on. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know what it is, bro, with the rules in Japan, the leniency, but them motherfuckers take that shit to the next level. I would get PTSD from those pranks.
Yeah, I mean, they do it and everyone laughs. Ha ha ha, you know what I mean? And the
Ha,
poor girl,
ha.
poor girl just got the shit scared out of her.
It's
But
so
you know,
funny.
That's right.
man.
What would you do, Les, if like they try to prank you like that? Because I would take it too far, bro. Like if they prank me at the at the parking lot and I see some zombie bitch coming up, I'm locking my doors and running this bitch over. You know what I mean? Like I'm over here. I was like, I thought it was a real zombie. You're stupid for setting me up. Like I would, like they would for sure. I'd be like, clean that face up for me to make sure it's not. Otherwise, I'm Suge Knighting you right here,
Oh,
man.
right now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Right here, right now.
I'm gonna drop kick that bitch.
Dude, would you go on one of those ghost hunting shows?
Fuck no, dog. Those things,
Really?
Those things could attach yourself to you.
We have our own show here.
Yeah.
That's
it's
true too.
Yeah, I just posted up a clip that happened while we were doing my show on my page about
I
the gold
saw
man.
that. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, for no reason. For no reason. Fucking with my Bart Simpson painting, bro.
Hello.
I bought fucking museum putty. That shit is not as sticky as I thought it was.
Mm.
I don't know what to fucking put on the wall because I don't want to drill into the concrete because there's gonna be a bunch of fucking holes there.
The old man's like,
There's some holes in this wall.
Yep. But yeah, no, he's just throwing random shit. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm like, come on, man. Don't be coming up in my office. So it's me that you're fucking with. Because I remember before, it would happen up there.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it would fucking happen up there when I would be up there hanging out, doing activities I shouldn't.
oh, it's still happening up here, for sure.
Yeah,
Like-
I'll never forget when the all the desks start going up and down.
Yeah, that was a trip.
That was a trip.
That was a fucking trip.
Yeah, that was when I think we saw that. I was like,
Moving
yo.
on up.
I actually read recently that sage actually invites spirits.
It's like blood into the shark water.
Like people think it's for cleansing, but it's more for inviting.
It's not invite. It's
Wow.
not inviting. It's a whole process that's supposed to go when you're burning sage because it does attract that scent attracts like it's entities.
Spirits?
Yeah, but if you're that's why when people when they sage their house, it's like a ritual and you're supposed to do it with intent and all this stuff. So you let the rules be known.
That shit stink.
They're like, I'm not inviting I'm not inviting motherfuckers in here that are a malice. I only want peace, you know? That kind of shit. Yeah, it's because people don't really do their research. They're just like, oh, just burn that shit. It's gonna fucking get rid of the demonio.
That's what, yeah.
Like, you're like, yo, you gotta do your research. You know, it's a ritualistic thing.
I've always heard that if you just burn it, it shoos the bad energy away.
Right, yeah, but it's also inviting other kind of energy.
It's like a magnet.
And you gotta make it clear, like, hey man, I just want this motherfucker shit to go.
You got to put your intentions out, right? Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
hey, I want it to go this way. Everybody, we're cool.
Have you ever inhaled that shit? I've inhaled that shit by accident.
No.
Yeah, that shit burned,
Yeah.
dog.
No.
That shit fucking burned. I
No.
was saging my place, and then like obviously like you see the smoke and the it's a big bush. Ashe gave it to me. Shout out to Ashe Imports. What is it? She gave it to me, and she's like a legit Santeria bruja. You know what I mean? Like she does her thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it smelled really good. I like that smell, and I was going to it, and I was like doing the motion supposed to do it, and I walked into the smoke, and I had a joint in my hand too. You know what I mean? Like I went like. And then as soon as I hit it, I was like, dude, that shit felt like I had firewood in my fucking lungs, bro. I was like, I started coughing.
Disgusting.
I had the red fucking eyes, bro.
I
Like
got
you
you
start
hot.
tearing up. Yeah, it's like when I smoked a cigarette for the first time.
Or like when have you ever inhaled like incense smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh.
How about cigar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst, bro. That shit makes you cry too.
That shit is pretty rough, man.
Have you ever smoked a cigar, Chris?
I tried
I
once.
would have thought that would have been like, yo, we're going
You
crazy.
got-
Heavy.
you got-
That's heavy duty. smoke.
You guys fuck with hookahs?
Every once in a while, I'll
I
do
used
it. Yeah.
to.
Back
Yeah?
in the day.
Yeah, I used to have one in college back in South Dakota. I don't know. Me and my friends would do that, like right before going to the bars, like just sit around, smoke the hookah.
Yeah,
It was pretty cool.
5 years ago, yes. No, 10 maybe.
I mean, it's cool when it's set up. Like, I don't want to have one in my house. Like, if I see one that we go to a bar or something like that, they have a listening party, and it's like a Cypress listening party, I'm like, all right, cool, it's their service. All right, whatever. Let me get a fucking gummy bear one or fucking,
Yeah.
I might even go to the restroom a
But
couple
what
times.
what is that? It's not tobacco, right? It's just fruit.
It is tobacco.
It's flavored
flavored
tobacco.
tobacco.
It's like wet tobacco too.
Yeah.
I think they call it a shisha, right?
Yeah, shisha.
I like the lower nicotine levels of that stuff because you could get like the 5%, 4%, and that stuff would actually make me feel like shit, like I'm about to throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you get you
dizzy.
have to gas the low percentage because that's how I would get too, bro. I would get super lightheaded and I'm like, oh, this is fucked up, and then eventually you would throw up.
And I think they even make some of the shisha without nicotine in it.
What I would do before though, man, I would when the pens barely came out in propane and I had barely had my pens, I would fucking take the cap off my propane and just dump the distillate on top of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then it would for sure motherfuckers would start coughing. That probably was horrible. That was like the hookah backwood.
Oh, yeah, that's like...
It's like a hookah backwood, bro. It's like there's some weed in there. We're just doing it because I want to smoke it here. Thinking we were cool and shit.
Wow, that must have smelled like...
I mean, it was flavored too. So,
Clearly.
distillate is flavored too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smelled like fucking lemon cake, gummy bear, and fucking a bunch of shit in ones. Like I'm burning pancakes in the morning, bro. Just like a whole bunch of syrup and shit.
0% juice.
Yeah, 0% juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get dizzy and just throw up, bro, off of that shit.
Yeah.
0% healthy.
100% correct.
Is today CBD Lion Day or is it tomorrow?
No, that's gonna be tomorrow. But before we get into that, Ray's got a little clip here of the new High and Hungry trailer.
Oh, premiere! High and Hungry trailer, Dr. Greenthumb premiere. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, follow the High and Hungry TV Instagram and look out for the playlist that is going to be available on BREALTV on YouTube. So let's go ahead and play this clip. Can we get a fucking air horns up here?
Let's do it.
That was great.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get hungry now.
Oh,
Bring it.
Oh, that was the burritos.
oh yeah, that was the
Long Beach. Oh, that was... Oh, what up?
I bought this on Amazon and I
Oh,
wore
that
one
was
night
the
to the
best.
concert and I burned a hole in it.
That was that crazy food that we ran into Long Beach.
Oh, that burrito.
Shit is diesel.
Yo, man. Low-key burritos.
This is a little preview of all the season.
Bring it.
Hell yeah, Sarah's.
Oh man. Oh! Squared up. I forgot A-Town was in this season too.
Yeah, we did. What was it?
This shit takes
For
me
the
back,
win.
dog.
Oh, that burger.
I'm getting worked up here, dog.
Look at that.
Put a little bit of that blood of Christ up in there.
Bring it.
Oh!
Oh.
Yo, this is fire right here, bro. I'm getting.
Come on.
Oh, I forgot about the pizza spot too. This is a dope preview, man.
And we got no snacks.
Yeah, you know what? This is our fucking turn to do this shit to you guys, man. We're tired. Oh, tacos, man.
Oh, wow. Oh,
See that?
Yo.
Oh, there it is. You gotta get the money shot.
The porno shot.
Bring it.
Hey, the love better come through this season, bro. Like for real, we work hard, bro. We work hard. Thank you to everybody who has been patiently waiting on the new season of High and Hungry. Honestly, we have so much surprises for you guys and giveaways just for participating. We want you guys to show out the views and just honestly just share it out. This shit started as like just an idea, and thank you to everybody who's taken it this far.
And also, you got a new tip coming out, right?
Yeah, that actually has been out since last week, but I recently took over the Funky Field Tips Instagram account, so I'm starting to look at everybody's customer complaints, and I'm getting to them. So I also will be posting that up. It's available now on my website, but yeah, highandhungry.shop or flavorsbyezone.com. Make sure you guys get it out. It's available, and I will be responding to everybody on High and Hungry. I'll post it after on Funky Field Tips. So make sure you guys check us out at Funky Field Tips Instagram. Tag us in the pictures too. I'll repost every single one of those tags. There's none of them are gonna be ignored anymore. So I'm gonna repost every single one of your tags. Post your fucking collections. I might even repost some of them on the actual feed. So give me some dope baller pictures of you motherfuckers. I want to see how far you guys go. I've been there from the beginning. I got shit that I used to get from B Real's house. You know what I mean? Like I have some of the German ones. I know you got some of those at your house probably.
Yeah,
at least
like
one or two of like when
the
you
roars?
the birthday started.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, shout out Funky Field Tips. Yeah. All right, let's you know what time it is. Where's the huevo at, dog?
Yeah, that's
Dale huevo.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
How you doing?
Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for submissions.
Well, fire it up.
Ow!
Right.
that's right.
All right, let's check it out here. First one, we got Bart's Barbecue, and he's up in Vegas right now.
Oh,
Wow.
that's like, what is that? Chicken fried steak?
Bring it.
a biscuit? Oh, man.
That chicken and biscuit morning thing?
Dustin, come on.
And
Why
here's
do
a
you do
picture
this?
from his room.
Oh, look at you, ballin'.
Well done.
Ballin'.
That's that barbecue money, dog. Shout out to Bart's though, well deserved.
Yeah, Dustin.
Yep.
I can see why he gets nervous every time we ask him to be on the show. He's like, they're gonna expect me to be here. He's like, I want to still do fun shit. He's like, go to the show.
Bring it.
That was my Bart's voice.
Damn.
Well done.
What's the next one?
And we got Caesar up in here saying my first heady piece, but I broke it a few weeks later.
You know what, dog? First of all, that is a cool piece, and I'll tell you a quick story with heady pieces like that. I remember when glass was like fairly new, and I was to the point where you can, before anybody was featured on Netflix or all this hype shit, and Action Bronson started buying these fucking rigs. It was just regular fools buying these rigs. And I remember I had a collection of Moeller glass pieces. And one time I had just bought a new one from this new show that was a new drop. Who I smoked out of it 3 times and it fell. It fell and the arm broke and all this shit. Luckily, I knew the artist and they fixed it. But honestly, I never forgot how painful that was. Because I'm like, that's the last thing I ever wanted to. But it just was because of the e-nail. And my dog fucking, the tail dragged it. And and I was like, that shit hurt like a motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel your pain, dog. Nonetheless, glass, glass, be prepared to lose it at some point if you're clumsy. If not, fucking treasure it. Next one.
And we got D-Man after here saying, after feeding this big-ass bird, I'm convinced he's part raptor.
Whoa.
Yo, that's a pretty cool bird, though.
How you doing?
Those fools look aggressive. Like,
You ever seen those ostrich races?
Yeah.
with the little people on top of them?
Yeah, or anybody. Like any one of us could probably just hop on the back of it and
You
go on a little race.
No,
No
not
people
me.
eat ostrich. You can eat ostrich.
Yeah,
I think they eat them in Australia.
It's
just like
Eggs.
ostrich egg.
That
Yeah, those things are
motherfucker looks
huge.
good. Like, I'll eat that motherfucker.
Bring
I mean,
it.
I don't know if I would eat it. I'd probably have you could probably make an omelet for like a family of
Let's talk to
12.
Dustin.
I think they like to hug.
Ostrich sandwich.
Smoked ostrich smash burgers.
You know, Dustin's listening. He's like, next week we got some smoked ostrich coming in.
Hey,
I went to Costco, picked one up.
Live.
Smoked ostrich.
Probably, Tastes
Smoked
like
ostrich.
a big chicken.
What's the next one?
And I don't know if you're gonna like this next one, E-Zone. We got Ed Boom Doom saying, "Got my Funko, loving it."
I already addressed it. I'm glad you got it. I already addressed the issue with it. I did my Funko investigation.
Good for you.
In other words,
So Colt is just trying to rub it in.
Yeah, I found out, dog. I'm gonna get mine. I bought it through Walmart. I didn't go through.
You're gonna get yours.
And I'd hate to say this one again. We got Jackie up in here saying, "Check it out, E-Zone."
Wow.
Have you got yours yet? Shout out from Texas.
No, I won't get mine yet, but I will have all fucking 16 of mine signed.
flex.
And we'll sell you one.
Yeah, and we'll sell you one if you want to get rid of that basic one.
Oh,
That's not worth nothing.
damn.
Fast shipping.
Damn, he said basic though. Oh.
And this looks pretty good. We got Element up in here with some Sonic, a little Snickers Sonic Blast.
Are those tots?
That is fire, bro.
What is
Bring
that?
it.
No, that is the Sonic. They have like it's like their Blizzard, but like
Oh,
that's not what
okay.
they're called. But they have different ones or like seasonal. So I can't believe we've never done a Sonic, but
Where's the nearest one?
they have one off of Duarte in Duarte.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
out there.
No, it's like the beginning. It's like near after Whittier.
Hmm.
Duarte's not too far. Yeah. What's the next one?
And next one up in here, we got Element again with some rosin. Some Malibu Pure Kush rosin.
That shit looks good, bro.
Does look good.
Bring it.
I mean, I don't know why it's like poked around like that. Did you like stab it 100 times? What happened? Did you poke it?
Looks like a brain.
Quit.
Pokemon.
Maybe he's just been taking little pieces,
That's like a very odd way to take this little.
Nibbles.
nibbles. Yeah.
I mean, it looks good though, nonetheless. But I just want to know why it's poked around.
Looks like your brain melted when you take a dab.
That shit looks like when you eat too much ceviche.
Bolton knows.
What's the next one?
And next up in here, we got here. I'm kind of going a little slower today because Windows kind of messed with our thing, and they won't let me like preview what we have all wrote down. What the fuck? Take a little easy here with me today.
Fight 'em, dude.
And we got the new Magma Funkos in.
Magma.
Maggie. Magma Funkies.
Funkies, my bad. I was thinking of Funkos. Yeah, we
got
got the
a
Magma
Funko kick.
Funkies.
Oh,
There
so
we
I
go.
can see you look for those, huh?
Magma.
Fucking asshole. Yeah, go get those Funkies Magma. If you're getting them, tag us at Funky Field Tips, and I will repost it for you guys so you guys can get some love out there. Let the other collectors.
Funky Magma.
And next up in here, we got Mario, and he's saying, "Shout out to the table. Can I get a joint rating?"
Good.
Yeah.
I would give that like a solid 9, and the only reason I took a point off was because the way it's like wrapped up at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the only way that it's like if you flatten it out like a flat top, like that would be a lot more of an even burn because sometimes that, depending on how well you grind it, could determine if you're gonna get a side burn or not.
True.
Looked like he lit it up, and he's like, "Wait, let me take a picture."
No,
See,
you
when
do-
you twist, you burn
Yeah.
the excess off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you cut it off right there.
Yeah.
I usually would cut it off, but yeah.
Bite it off.
I usually
Yes.
just burn it right off and then go right into smoking it.
That's what he did. He burned it off, took a photo, and smoked it, I bet.
Yeah, to give it a 9.
And next up in here, we got Mama Cass with some tacos.
What up?
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Damn, those look pretty good.
Those look bomb.
I like how they're a little wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Juicy.
Yeah, bro.
Bring it.
Damn, that whiskey's doing work, huh?
I haven't had enough.
Ooh.
I haven't. Well, come get some more. Come finish it. There's like not. There's the last bit, and then Dom.
That's it.
I'm good.
We got a last bit up here, too.
All right. What's the next one?
And we got Monkey Monk up in here saying some new pictures I created to add to the collection.
Word.
Those are sick.
That's tight, man. Does he draw them on the canvas or like what? Is he like a notebook?
I think it's just right on paper, to be honest.
That's all their charcoal or.
Charcoal.
Watercolor.
That's
right?
fucking
It
sick.
looks like watercolor to me because you can kind of see the little.
You
Might
should-
be a
drip.
combination.
Finger paint.
Oh, that's sick.
They're
That's
really
sick.
nice.
You should have a gallery one day, bro.
For real.
Yeah, we show up if it's local.
And we
No, I
got
would.
Ray Zahner up in here, and he created a little E-Zone Funko.
Oh, that is fucking sick. That's fucking sick.
that looks
I wonder
dope.
if you could make a custom Funko. That would be
real?
pretty. That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, what's
Bring
the
it.
what's the if
I
you
can
wanted
make that happen for you.
I think they like they choose them. So like,
Build a Funko.
yeah,
I choose.
not like they choose like. I'm pretty sure they hit up B-roll and they were like, hey, would you be open to do it? And yeah, but that's dope. I mean, if somebody could print it, that'd be sick. Hey, thank you for making that. Who was it?
Ray's Honor.
Ray's Honor. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
And we got Rosa and Ricky saying, finally got my Funko in.
Yeah. Dope.
Shout out to Rosa and Ricky.
Rosa and Ricky.
Not funny anymore.
Sorry, E-Zone.
Yeah, salute. Thank you, Rosa and Ricky. What's the next one?
Ricky intros.
Thank you.
And we got Space High saying he bought some London pound cake. Saying
Yeah.
it's fire.
Pound Town.
Sticky Bicky Wicky.
That looks pretty flavorful, dog.
Looks good.
It looks like they're 3 different nugs, though. What's going on?
That's all he said was just a London pound cake. These two look pretty much the same. This one looks a little different.
Yeah.
Lights.
Bring it.
Yeah, what's the next one?
And next up in here, we got Steve O from the 209, and he's out golfing.
Oh, tight. I mean, has anybody here ever golfed?
Not in
Nah.
a while.
Usually Steph Tone does when he comes out.
Let's
Yeah.
go,
He's usually
though.
golfing a couple times a week.
It's fun. Get a couple of joints, bunch of beers,
Yep.
get the golf cart,
Yep.
just be an idiot.
Yep.
We should go.
Chicken wings.
I've never played golf before. I mean, I played Top Golf. That's it.
Let's go.
Strippers.
We're probably going to have to let the experienced golfers go ahead of us. They'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
pissed off
Just
being
let them
behind
pass.
us.
Let them pass.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Start throwing all the balls in the water.
Yeah.
Fuck you, ball.
That's what you'd have fun doing.
Be like, hey, check it out, dude. I hit that fish.
You stuck in
Dug
the
it.
sand.
Bitch ass fish.
And then we got Teddy up in here saying during the filming of the first Jurassic Park movie, Steven Spielberg had extra children in case the dinosaurs ate one of them.
Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious for like a popsicle joke, bro.
Oh, that's a good one, dog. Come on.
Yeah, it is a good one. But I mean, those are probably all his like relatives or the extras or some shit.
Yeah, that was probably their stunt doubles or.
The fucking kids didn't come back. I'm glad none of those kids, like even when them grown up, none of them. They're like, nope. There's no part for you in Jurassic.
no, you're done
No,
here.
You're done.
38-year-old.
Yeah, you're done.
You're a little too tall.
Dr. Grant hated the fuck out of you in the first movie.
Oh,
You're
hey,
done.
hey, no one likes you.
Yeah.
Especially not Dr. Grant. Remember when he got out of the car to go to the other one because the kid wouldn't stop talking to him? He said, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah,
Yeah, that would
No
be
fucking
me.
way.
That would be me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to watch.
What's the next one?
And that seems to be it.
Oh, right on time.
Right on time.
Right on time. Isn't that right, Cali Blaze? Yes, it is, cocksucker. Yeah, but what is it? Yeah, I think it's right on time for the 5150s, right? You
Indeed.
hear him at the door?
Open up the insane asylum.
It's time to open up the Insane Asylum where you guys get your super chats in and we read them out loud.
Yeah.
So salute to everybody submitting super chats and let's get into them right off the bat.
Open up.
Open sesame.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. First one up here, we got Nicole Cosmetis saying, y'all act like snow is so bad. Come out to Maine in the winter. We have ice castles and ice bars.
For
Who's
real.
that, Nicole Cosmetis?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fuck that. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like she sends me, she says, I mean, I hope you're doing cool, homegirl.
Yeah.
But what is it? Every time she sends me pictures of like the winter out there, I'm like, no.
Yeah, right?
Like, no. I want to report it as violence.
Yeah, I mean, just on her post when she posts like like this extreme weather, like cold out there, just no joke.
Yep, boots and coats, gloves and all that.
Dead ass, B.
Thank you, but nah.
I've been there.
And we got Smug234 saying, just got my Soul Assassin's 30th anniversary gear today.
Just got my Soul Assassin Funko.
Shout out to DJ Muggs.
DJ
Muggs.
DJ Muggs Funko.
Game changer.
Legend.
And we got Crazy Maine saying, C- do a DJ set while wearing a gas mask while chiefing at the same time.
Wow.
How long do you
They
think you
trying to
could
kill you.
DJ?
Yeah, they're trying to kill you, dude.
They trying to
Little
set
gas
you
mask
up.
bong while you're DJing?
Nah, man. Hell no.
Just smoke a cig.
Nah, DJing because you need your face free because you're constantly looking at everything. If you have a gas mask, that hinders your everything, and then you're breathing too. Hell no.
Start fucking up everything.
You'd have to go into a deep meditative, like, I'm not gonna fucking freak out. Nah, hell no, I wouldn't do that shit. It doesn't sound like fun at all. Fuck that. Thanks for the question, though.
And we got Adam up in here saying, did you guys watch Smoke and Scan last night? Did they have 2 chases or was it just one?
Who knows?
I was on there for a second.
Yeah, I just saw the one chase right away when he went live. How about you, Ray?
I saw it as well.
What happened?
There you go.
I saw it as well. It was pretty good. Should have tuned in.
Was it 2 or 1?
Well, it looked like 1 to me.
Yeah, I think it was just 1.
Then it switched to another chase.
one.
Yeah, Damon's killing them, man.
Always does.
Last night was funny. The dude's like mom. The dude drove into an alleyway, and the dude's mom came out and like was starting to argue with the cops and everything, and the cops had to throw her on the ground.
She was like a shield.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh shit.
She was like, "You're not gonna arrest my son."
What the fuck?
With her Burberry iPhone cover.
Imagine that.
And we got the Iron Giant up in here saying, "Ray, you killed it with the edits. Can't wait for those new High and Hungry episodes."
Thank you. I'm so
you.
excited.
Salute to everybody that has been patiently waiting. We put in a lot of work for y'all.
Excellent job, Ray.
Dankeschön.
Excellent.
We got Susanna saying, "We miss Be Real, but y'all are holding it down for real."
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate you guys that are tuning in.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys follow all our side projects.
And Susanna is saying, "I believed in Santa till I was 15 years old."
That's cool.
You live where?
She believed in Santa till she was 15.
Damn.
That's
Wow.
not bad.
That is pretty fucking bad. Like, yo, like, there's people fucking at 15, you know?
That's pretty bad.
I mean, there is people fucking, but there's also 15-year-olds that are not fucking.
Yeah, there's kids that are
there's
still being kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Sheltered?
There's been enough movies to tell you that it's, it's not accurate.
Hey, whatever.
Dumbass.
Over the line!
Movies are the real facts.
And we got Midget Mike saying
Fuck
MSN
Elf.
chat rooms were the shit back in the day.
First of all, there was nothing innocent about those chat rooms, dude. That shit was like creep fucking central, bro.
Dude, I can't imagine.
Yeah, that shit was like creep central. The moment fools asked for pictures, like, nah.
Yeah.
Dude, we're done. We're out of here. I'm blocking you.
I mean, that must have been crazy, even crazier compared to a party line, right? Where you just call, get on a party line, and just be like, everyone talking all at once.
Word.
What up?
And then
Get the hell outta
there's
here.
motherfuckers just listening. That
Yeah,
don't talk.
lurking.
I don't talk.
That's the creepiest shit right there.
Oh,
Yeah, just lurking.
I hear you.
Out of nowhere, they'll talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
Good night, morons.
Where do you live?
Show me.
And we got Kimberly Tia saying Jenny Jones does cooking shows now on Instagram and creates recipes.
Wow.
Or Jenny Jones is the shit.
Hell yeah.
She's
That's not bad, bro. Like cooking shows, this is
Yeah,
a pretty good way to be living your like after
Cooking.
midlife.
she gave the beat Nuts a break. That was love.
That's dope.
And I asked her too, why did she choose us? And she was like, she loves us first of all, and then she was like, she's also an artist, so she knows what it is to be a new artist coming out, and you want to be exposed. So it was good. For those days, that was TV. It was live TV, so it was like no cursing, nothing. So we had to watch out.
Did you guys notice a big jump in the song after you guys went and did Jenny Jones?
Oh hell yeah,
That's
definitely. I
dope.
mean, the song was taking off already, so, but yeah, it was cool. Don't escaping this.
It's tight.
What's the next one?
We got Eric up in here saying Texas feels like we're inside a Bart's barbecue smoker right now.
Damn, how hot is it out there right now?
It's humid out there too.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's what
dog.
gets you.
That sucks.
Plus, you get the bugs, mosquitoes, and stuff.
Oh.
You have those bugs that make a lot of noise that live in the desert, like those loud ass bugs. Like
Cicadas and mosquitoes.
Yeah,
I
in
fucking
Houston-
hate those bugs, dude. They just
Locusts.
they just make so much fucking noise, bro. Yeah, like they're just like I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You want to just throw a fucking bug bomb out there? In that
Yo,
shit.
every time I go to Vegas, I look around. I'm just like, it's like Legoland. Everything is fake. It's like Legos, the Lego Statue of Liberty, and it's like it's all man-made. It's nothing. It's a fucking desert.
Yeah, it's Vegas.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit never. You could never forget that.
Spending money in the desert, bro.
Yep.
So in Houston right now, it's 97 degrees with 40% humidity.
Ugh,
And
no
then in
thanks.
Vegas, it's 107 with only 5% humidity.
No thanks on either of those.
I would take Vegas over the Houston.
That's LA right now.
Vegas is 107.
5% humidity.
Wow.
Hella dry, yo.
And Los Angeles is 78 degrees right now with
Bring it.
55% humidity.
I know Bart's is in the AC somewhere,
Yo, Bart's is like red right now. Yeah, Bart's is like fucking super red.
dripping.
He's the color of that cup right now.
He's the color of the fucking brisket before he cooks it. It's like red. Like, yeah, dude, that when that heat, dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
Eating burgers in the sun.
Man.
Yeah, what's the next one?
And next up in here, we got J-Max C saying, congrats on the new High and Hungry season coming out, fellas. Super excited and shout to everyone involved.
Oh, man, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And we hope that once it premieres, we just ask that you guys get involved by showing love to it.
Yeah, go and,
yeah.
you know, if you subscribe and then like all the episodes as they come out, you know.
Sure, and then squeeze.
J-Max C is asking, what bottle has the shot glass top?
This
Couple
is
of
the
them.
one that the what is it? Don Julio gave me right here.
That's
What is it? Tesoro Azteca Blanco Agave Azul, and you just fill up the bottle with the shot glass on top, and then the one that Steftone brought as well too from Texas, the
Mamalone.
Don Julio.
Mamalona. This one, you fill it up to the top.
That's crazy.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Nuts.
Let me show you.
Squeeze.
Like that.
So
Shots.
Like a mini flask to go.
Shots.
All right.
How many shots is that equal to?
Couple.
Like 3.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
that's a big shot.
I think we're
slush
getting 3
shots.
per,
Tell
right?
me.
Yeah, 3.
Sands through the hourglass.
And next up in here, we got Maury Yokeri saying, I get my Dr. Greenthumb Stunding glass in the mail tomorrow. It's going to be a good and lit weekend.
Hell
Word
yeah.
up Friday.
Word.
Set it off.
Bring
For
it.
real. It's gonna be a good one tomorrow. We got tacos coming on.
Oh,
12:30.
man.
Yep.
And shout out to Robert and Julie for bringing some pies tomorrow.
Bring it.
It's going to be a good, strong Friday.
Strong.
And we got Soul King Beat saying Montel has his own weed podcast now. Be Real was even on it.
That's right.
Yep.
A while back. Do you remember?
Wait, do you remember, like, Montel was actually talking about smoking weed, like, on TV, like, back
Yeah.
in the day?
Yeah, he was talking about the medical. I think he was trying to say, like, he's always been an advocate for marijuana as far as I can remember. He used to talk about it on his talk show.
Yeah. And then he
Right?
got diagnosed with that disease or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Then he came out publicly as saying marijuana helped him.
Yeah, he's an advocate.
No, yeah, it just shocked me. Like, the TV still allowed him, like, to talk about that on television and back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Well, yeah, he was considered risky for doing it too. You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't many people that were willing to make that like a point of any show. So by him doing that, he kind of opened up some doors and was like kind of taking all the risks.
Because like the only guy I could kind of think of who was like a big marijuana advocate with talk shows, he was on HBO though. I guess Bill Maher, he had Politically Incorrect on TV too.
Yeah.
He was a big advocate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I can't think of like too many talk show hosts that were like for it and preaching about it.
Yeah, you're right.
And we got Bart's Barbecue up in here saying, "Damn straight, I am in the AC in Vegas now." Psycho Les.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, as you should be.
Cheers. Cheers, brother.
I was trying to tell you. Getting ready to meet up with the Utah Hawk tonight. You know it's going to go down.
You know Bart's is getting fucked up.
Making
They're gonna
brisket in the room.
They're gonna be wrestling.
Hey, I brought the smoker to the room if you want to like practice.
It's a fight to the death.
Big fight at
put it
the
on.
casino.
I put it on the patio.
Bart's Instagram tonight. I will be at the MGM Grand Casino serving brisket.
We just took their kitchens over.
Battle of the brisket.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
And the last one so far, we got Mad Way saying salute to the THC crew, Bolton, Rah-Rah, and the Dominator, and my boy Snacks.
Yeah! What up, Snacks? Look at him, dripping as always.
Chilling.
He's on a bender from yesterday, still wearing the same thing.
He's
Yeah, look at that white on his beak.
He's hung over.
Come on,
That's
really?
That's
I
a
don't say
dusty
anything.
beat,
How you doing?
bro. He's like, you don't
It's
know
not
these
fucking
streets.
around.
We actually just got one in. We got Midget Mike. Oh boy, let's see.
Oh boy.
Bolton, can you do a submission in a UK accent? I don't know. I can't do that.
I think you just did.
I don't know if that was good enough though. I was trying to like sound like Austin Powers or something
It
like
wasn't
that.
great. Yeah, it wasn't great, but you did it.
Crazy how Midget
Oh,
Mike wants you to
behave.
do that.
Yes, baby.
Yeah, let's hear you, Midget Mike. It's probably gonna sound like.
You killed it. You totally
he's-
murdered it.
I was laughing. I couldn't even talk. He's gonna sound. He has a deep voice. I bet Midget Mike.
Dude,
I can't
he's
even
not a
make
midget,
that.
bro. He's
I know he's not. That's what I'm saying.
He's
He's a
bigger than
super
me.
deep voice.
Yo, Mitch's got deep voices.
Yeah.
Just saying.
They can, yeah.
That's how you hear it, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Pick him up. Dunk him in the trash.
Yeah.
Slam dunk.
We got Cad Johnson in here saying Snacks is hung over. Round 10.
That's what I'm saying.
How you doing?
He'd be going in.
Snacks is hanging around with Perico.
Yeah. He's been up for a couple of days now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, chill, bro.
He's like, how you doing?
And that seems to be it so far.
Nice.
Damn, bro. What do you mean? You promised us a lot, bro.
What do you mean? What do you mean you promised?
Yeah, you promised us a lot, bro. Don't be lying, bro. Yeah, hey, you know what though? Speaking of Vegas, I wanted to bring this one thing up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, why is Vegas trying to make every sport go out there? Like, I noticed, you know, who's trying to bring, because they don't have a basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have a hockey team now. They're working on taking down the Tropicana or the Flamingo for the Athletic A's baseball stadium. And now Floyd Mayweather is talking about that he is in talks and in works of getting the first basketball team to Las Vegas. Yeah.
Las Vegas Trotters.
And well, they have the Raiders, right?
Oh yeah, they have the Raiders too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So all they're
so-
missing is like a basketball franchise. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be money, but it's just like,
They're getting the A's too, right?
yeah, they're getting the A's for baseball.
AIDS.
A's.
Oh,
Athletics. The Las Vegas Athletics.
got it.
Baseball team. Sports ball.
Damn. So really, so the Oakland A's are gonna come over and become the Las Vegas A's, or they're gonna
Yeah.
be like a whole
No,
new
Las
team?
Vegas A's.
And Las Vegas
assholes.
Raiders.
Wow, that just sounds so weird.
That just shows you that Vegas has the power to buy anything.
It's all money, dude.
Yeah.
Money will make anything
I
go
wonder
through.
what are they gonna be calling it? Like, are they gonna revive a team that's no longer like Las Vegas Supersonics? Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna revive a franchise like that? Or like, what are they gonna? It's like, because when they did the Las Vegas Golden Knights, that was like a
Yeah.
vote. I think they like took a vote.
That was whack.
What, the Golden Knights?
Yeah.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
That's a pretty cool arena, though.
They got the same colors of LAFC. I don't wanna, yeah.
I've seen a show there. It's pretty cool.
But they're gonna have like I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you think Floyd is a good idea to have it?
What?
Like you think I'm like, come on, dog. I'm like, shouldn't you still be boxing? The fuck are you doing trying to manage a basketball team?
Who? Oh, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
He
a little
wants.
off.
Oh,
He's the one that wants to own it and start it.
Floyd is done. Like, who wants to see?
Well, he's a
Floyd
business
box
owner. Yeah,
anymore?
he doesn't. I don't.
like,
Yeah, he's
Floyd
more of the
is done
business side of
boxing.
that.
yeah.
Is
The
he
right
retired?
people.
Yeah,
it
he's
could work.
done. He don't need to box no more, man. He's doing.
How old is that fool?
45, born in
He's good.
1977.
Good, man.
Speaking of, is it true? I saw. Was it a fake news headline? Did Logan Paul is like almost near bankruptcy?
I didn't see that. What the hell?
Good for him.
They do that.
I didn't
mean-
see that either.
I think when that stuff comes out, it's all hype. So then people go out and buy like their new project or their new work and
Yeah.
things like
Yeah,
that.
like
There's no way Logan
Yeah.
Paul, the biggest social media star, is
Yeah.
broke.
There's one
Exactly.
dude,
So-
bro, who like there's some people that'll do some crazy shit to make some merch sale or something like that because there's one account it says like assholes live forever. That dude faked his death and just like he faked his death and people were talking about like people were like RIP and all this shit and then and it was all just to sell merch.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
we're shutting down the website so make sure you guys get it. And then at the end it was like haha I fooled you.
Damn.
Bring it.
What the fuck?
How mad would you get if Tupac came back like that?
Oh.
Yo.
Wait, today's his birthday. I
Today's
think.
his birthday.
Damn, ironic that I bring that up right there, dog. How fucking fucked up. What do you think the reaction would be?
Oh, if he came back and was like, "Ha, I got you."
I do it.
Yeah, like if he came back next Coachella, they line it up. He's,
Not a hologram.
he's not a hologram, and then people are like, "Is that Tupac?" He's like, "That's right, motherfuckers."
He
He's
has
back.
he has a beard,
Over the line!
Yeah, he has a beard.
like a white beard,
I don't know.
not old.
Get the fuck out!
Would you get mad?
If he
Yes. 100% would be mad.
came, you would
You think
really?
he-
Yes.
I wouldn't be mad. I'd be
wouldn't
like,
be
look,
mad.
fuck it, let's party.
What if Prince did that, dude? You'd
First
be
of all,
pissed.
he saw the pictures of Prince. I
He's
showed
for
it to
sure
him.
gone.
Let's just say all that was a fucking act.
You want me to pull up that picture, Chris?
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's
I've
for
already
sure
seen it. I've
None
seen
of
the
these people do that.
I've seen the Tupac photos too.
I remember she used to
surprised.
have that on his phone.
I remember everyone used to say back in the day, Tupac's in Cuba right now.
Oh,
hiding out.
always.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what people used to say. He's in
Costa
Cuba.
Rica too.
Cuban Tupac.
With social media, you for sure could have got Tupac right now, though.
Well, here's the reason I think that,
Tupac
like
back.
everyone was like, "Oh, he's alive." He's like, dude, someone like Tupac wouldn't be able to hold back.
Yeah.
If he still wanted to make music and noise, he would have like, you know what? Like,
When he saw Suge Knight go to jail, he would have been like, "That's right, motherfucker."
yeah,
He would have tweeted. I thought that would have been a good time for him to come back.
yeah. Or maybe if he did just really just bone out, then he's like, I'm.
You saw the pictures of Tupac's dead body?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was shot up. Damn, that's wild.
And I forgot a super chat here. We got Midget Mike saying, in Texas, we got roaches that fly.
Word up.
Yeah.
Gross.
There's fucking on the go fucking roach fucking killer, bro. Just have that.
Yeah.
Swamp roaches.
Like, bro,
Hey, pretty soon roaches start carrying small dogs.
dude. I'm not gonna get into the Jurassic Park.
I'm
I'm gonna give you motherfuckers one more week.
next week.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you one more fucking week. It's been 2 weeks already, all right?
Yeah, that's true.
And after that, dog, I'm not gonna feel bad about telling you about Jurassic Park and what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, do we have any more?
No, that seems to be it.
Make them up then.
Well, we got Rhino909 asking for a moment of silence for Tupac.
All right.
All right.
Fair enough.
That's doable. Psycho Les is like finally something I'm down with. All right, let's get into it. Count down. 3, 2, 1. All right.
And we got Midget Mike saying, "Yo, Les, are you gonna release any lick nut songs?"
I don't know. I might play some, but right now we got the Be Real Psycho Last album that's in the works and it's done pretty much, so that's coming out. And
Real Psycho.
look out for that, Real Psycho, and
I
then
produced it.
Also, the project with Eric Bobo and Stu Bangers. You know, Escape the Matrix. Get ready for that. You know,
Heard.
Lot of heat.
You know, you don't have dates for it yet?
Hmm?
You don't have dates?
No dates. I mean, we're just in mix mode right now, just mixing the songs, and you know, these guys on tour, so you know.
Yeah. You got 3
But
projects.
it's fire. It's a lot of fire. Yeah,
Summertime.
Get ready.
Summertime.
So you know, when you hear this, you're gonna be like, "What? Lick nuts? What?"
Yeah, it's straight heat.
Bring it.
Heat.
Yep. Hey, you know, have you ever gotten those ads that show you the pop-up houses? Like those houses that you could buy at Home Depot?
No.
You never got any of those ads? Like this
No.
guy's like
Yeah, for sure.
buy
I've
a
seen
house
those.
for like $13,000.
No.
And it's like it's like the whole new trend, mini houses. Pull up a picture of these mini houses.
I've
Colton.
seen those 100%.
Okay, well, yeah, now you know we definitely are in different algorithms, you know, but
Yeah, I
have you-
follow an Instagram group called Tiny Houses.
Yeah,
Pretty
okay.
cool.
What about? Have you ever seen those, Les?
I've seen those before. I don't get the ads.
They're like a container.
Oh yeah. I've seen those.
But
yeah.
they're like a house made out of a container thing. Yeah, like those tiny houses.
Yeah, container cribs.
Now here's the thing, bro.
You could double them, triple them, have a
Yeah, you could double and triple on them. But the one thing that I wanted to point out that somebody finally spoke out on them because like the Home Depot house that you could buy for $13,000 and shit like that. A lot of people are like, "Oh, what a great deal!" They get it delivered, it assembles. But here's where they fuck up. They don't remember or they don't understand that you're paying for a fucking shell.
Yeah.
Like you still have to do insulation, you still have to do electricity, you still have to do running water, you still have to do TV wiring, you have to do all that shit.
Yep.
On top of you just buy what you're buying is a shell. So when you walk in there, it's just like wood constructed and then just pop it open for you. So you better have that shit popped out. I always thought I was like, damn. I was like, they can't. No wonder they're getting motherfuckers, bro.
It looks pretty dope though inside there.
But that's you have to do that though.
Yeah, it doesn't come like that.
Yeah, you have to do
But
that.
yeah, I know, but you can create it pretty cool looking.
You know, mine would be fly.
That'd be cool.
Studio in there.
That, you
Psycho
know,
Les.
that's a pretty dope
back.
shower though.
Yeah.
Like for one of those houses.
Yeah. Damn, they got the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
See,
That's
that'd
all
be
finishing.
sick.
So how much you want to spend on the finishing is how
Yeah.
good it'll be inside.
Yeah.
You know?
That looks
the
pretty.
extra.
What Dom said.
That looks pretty dope.
Hey,
but-
it's gonna be cheaper than a regular crib. I'll
Look
tell
at the
you that
loft
much.
space up there. Kick in, just walk on up there.
Dude, you just fall off your bed into the sink onto the electric.
You can make a
stove.
coffee.
Kitchen sink crew.
Yeah, grab your coffee while you're in bed.
You knock over everything,
Dude.
or like the knife is pointing up.
You break a bone just like you know.
You land on a knife.
Oh.
Oops.
Yeah, but I wonder how how long that thing would survive if it's like super windy out and everything like that.
That's they're brand new, so that's the reason you gotta let the dummy generation go first.
Yes.
Yeah, like you have to see what happens. Like if you see a bunch of them go up in Texas and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, RIP to those people that got thrown in the tornado alley. It's a bad idea, fam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you better not get one of those and like wherever there's tornadoes, don't
Honestly,
get
I would think that's like the ideal house for a midget.
Them bitches.
Like if I was a midget, dog, I wouldn't even buy a regular house. I would just buy
Right.
one of those.
right.
Or I would buy like a store. I would buy like 3 storage units and build me like a midget
and
mansion.
I'm sure those containers are grounded to the floor too. So
Like if I was a midget, dude, that would be fucking living large, bro.
I would already like something just like that.
That's
You're
cool right
single,
there.
no kids. Like this would be perfect.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's perfect, right?
That's fresh.
you
Yeah, like we-
midget, those doors is like church doors right there.
Yeah, like you're
Walking
coming in
in.
there like,
It's just whether or not
hello, y'all.
You're
Is
the
it-
king.
is the foundation strong enough if like a tornado pops up and then you just
You gotta put a lot of weight there still. So
gotta hold it down, dog.
put a couple anchors.
Drill into the
How
ground.
about this one?
That's hard.
Oh, that's dope.
Where do you put these at though? Like where
On
do
the
you?
ground.
Yeah, but like where do you like? Where
I've seen they're starting to
You
build
gotta-
like
you gotta
little
buy
tiny
your
home
land,
compounds
buy your
and
land.
residents.
You
And
see them off the 10 over here.
Buy your land and you throw them bitches.
Because there is
on.
places that you could actually buy land in California, but it's land nobody wants. But if you start developing it with tiny homes, people would actually move there.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know.
Bring it.
Yo, I've seen a homeless person on the freeway with like something almost like this. It was like 2 stories high. I was like, how did this guy build this thing? He's still living there.
What? It was like a brand new, like a
No, not like a brand new thing like this, but he built his own like little homeless
encampment.
little encampment, but it had like 2 stories on it. Had a thing of stairs. I was like, what the hell? This guy's inventive. Yeah.
Security.
Little
Fucking
steps and
jerk.
everything. I was like, Jesus.
Living for free and shit.
I was like, I just need to buy a tiny home and just throw it on the side of the road.
That's the life.
Creed.
Yeah.
Why not?
Here we are paying rent like idiots.
Living my best life.
Yeah. Stressing about paying shit while this was over here building a mansion.
Dude, he found the cheat code.
Fucking jerk.
For real.
You know what though?
Bring it.
Salute to everybody that tuned in today. Thank you everybody who tuned in for the Dr. Greenthumb Show. I don't know if B-Real's going to be back next week. He does have a family, so he probably has to spend family time, or he might come back here to the B-Real TV family. So
Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
He said might.
I don't know, bro, because you know what I'm saying? I really don't know, and I'm not speaking for him, and just saying it respectfully. We just don't know. The man just came from working, bro.
Hey, I'm pretty sure Monday we're gonna see B-Real and Bobo.
Okay, well, I mean, there you go. We're hearing it from Dominic Monday. Expect to see the doctor, I hope. And like I said, make sure you guys salute to everybody who went to a Cypress concert or the Slipknot concert.
Yep.
And make sure you guys go to my website, check out the new stuff that I dropped on there. I just dropped like 5 new pieces of merch. I got the tote bags / beach bags. I got the tie-dye t-shirts. I got 4 variations of dad hats and a whole bunch of other stuff. The promotion is still running on my site. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, go watch the last episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast and find out what the deal is, all right? Also, go to highandhungry.shop. The new High and Hungry tip is up there, and it's going fast. So make sure you guys check it. The XL one, it will sell out. So it's only available on my site, highandhungry.shop. Make sure you guys check that shit out. And C-. Oh, yeah, tune in later for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast with A+ Products and Playoffs SFV.
What up, everyone? I got to shout out the homie J-Rock, who he had a party last night in celebration of his album that just came. It's coming out tomorrow, called A Wonderful Letter. It's on Stone's Throw Records. So shout out to the homie J-Rock. Thank you to everyone that joins me in the morning for the mixes. I didn't do one this morning, but I'm doing one tonight at 6 p.m. Artist Spotlight will be Salt, S-A-U-L-T. And I will be playing some stuff off that Air record as well. Follow me, C-Fan4, on all the different social medias, and DJC-com to pick up that Purple Sync tee before June 30th. After that, it's gone. And thanks to E-Zone, Psycho Les, to Dom, Bra Bolton. What up to Kenji and Drew? And yeah, hopefully we'll see the good doctor on Monday, as Dom so says. If not, I think E-Zone's gonna be a little upset.
Well, I mean, I you know where my money's at. I'm pretty sure the man needs a break. If I had to take a guess. But,
100.
You know,
But thanks, everyone. I
who
appreciate
knows? I've never toured.
Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We got the mix. Myself, Psycho Leezy, Javi Lopez. Word up.
Shout out to the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. 30% off Dr. Greenthumb's LAX off the entire store, so check it out. Also at Dr. Greenthumb's LAX, buy any 2 8s of Insane. Get 1/8 of Apple Bum or Julia for a penny. And same thing for the Dr. Greenthumb 8s. Buy any 2 Greenthumb 8s. Get 1 gelato for a penny as well. And also, don't forget tomorrow at 4:20, the new funky hats are dropping.
Yep. Tight.
I got one.
So we don't have a funky drop this week, but we got the new funky hat. So get them at 4:20 tomorrow. And shout out to my mother. Today's her last day of work. Shout out to you for retiring.
Yeah!
37 years, 38 years as a school teacher. Shout out to you.
Congratulations,
Colton.
Colton's mom.
Yeah, congrats, Mrs. Colton.
Seriously. Psycho Les.
Yo, cheers to your moms. Word. Yo, everybody on the check-in, salute. And if you're checking for the Psycho Les merch, go to the psycholesshop.com. Lots of new goodies. And if you're on the gram, psycholes.official. And I think we doing this mix, right? It's Thursday. So get ready.
Yeah, we got a mix show with Les and the Dominator starting at 4:20. Get ready.
Oh, man, get ready.
All right. Peace out, y'all. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
BREALTV.